Yo, what's happening, people? And welcome back to GavGoesIn. Big up to Fitz, big up to Jonas. How you, man, doing?
Blessed. What's going on?
Boy, why you blessed, man? Why you blessed?
Don't worry about me. The time of crisis.
We got a lot to talk about, man. A lot to talk about. Fitz, what you saying, man? You good?
Yeah, man, same old, same, bro. Same old, same. Just waiting to find out what happens tonight, really, bro. Not gonna lie.
Well, there's a lot of news, man, tonight. And tonight could be the penultimate game, man, for this fraud of a manager. Let's hope it is, man. I literally just finished watching the 99 European final against Bayern Munich. I had to remind myself, what it feels like to win.
Who we are. Remind yourself who we are, bro.
Well, I'm not sure who we are right now, man, because we're going in against bottom of the table, 2 points, Wolves, and I don't think we're gonna win. And that just says everything. You know what I mean? We're absolutely in the mud, man. So yeah, man, I have to just watch them games to remind myself. But it is what it is. Big up to Lumi Rain. Big up Lumi for becoming a member. Big up yourselves. Big up each and every time. Big up to Babs One Diva as well. And guys, as I said, make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you sub to the channel each and every time. Make sure you share the channel. And again, if you want to view, obviously, videos of my fight, I've put them up on my members only page. So yeah, make sure you guys become a member and you can check that out. And also as well, guys, obviously from now, priority comments will be given to the members. So again, I will try and get through some of your comments, but again, priority will be given to the members, and I'm only going to go through some of the comments that really stand out. So again, if you guys want to become a member and support the channel, it's very affordable. So just make sure you guys become a member and keep coming through, because your support is much appreciated. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna get onto it anyway, because I think there's only one place where we should be starting. A certain.
Hold on. Before we start with that, did you win? That's what we need to know.
Well, listen, I'm not gonna reveal anything, man. Just again, if you guys want to watch the fight, it's on the members only, so I'm not gonna reveal anything. But what I will tell you, it was a good fight. So yeah, I'm not gonna reveal anything. So. But yeah, listen, let's get into it, man, because, a certain Mo Salah, Mo Salad, I don't really give a damn, making a lot of noise. And to be honest with you, the comments that I've seen, yeah, I'm not even too surprised, I'll be honest, because what do we expect? You've got, a guy that's just, what did he do? Did he overtake Ian Rush in terms of
goals?
And someone that, I think a lot of people would say is one of Liverpool's best ever players. I beg to differ. I think in terms of numbers, and the fact now you've got Arne Slot, benching him for 3 games in a row. It was a matter of time before Salah came out and started making noise. So yeah, man, it's crazy to see what's been going on. But yeah, Jay, man, I want to hear your opinion first, and obviously we'll get Fitz's after. So yeah, what's your opinion on, first and foremost, man, Liverpool's game against Leeds and the Salah debacle, man? What's your opinions on it?
Kanate's got to go, bruv. What are we doing there? What are we doing there? I'm not being funny on that end. Konate was absolutely fucking. What's he doing for the pen? What is he doing for the pen? It's not like he's going towards goal and he's gonna score. There was no need for that challenge. It was fucking stupid. It was stupid. But again, the whole thing of it's we haven't got any centre back. You got Joe Gomez. Play Joe Gomez centre back, and you got a right back in Calvin Ramsey. What are we doing there? What are we doing there? And I'm not being funny or nothing. I know people go, oh yeah, but it's not just him, blah blah. Konate was awful. Up until that point, he was all right. But it's because we didn't get troubled. But that moment then allowed them back in the game, and then we went 3-2 up, and then all of a sudden it's 3-2. I could see the goal coming. We were shit. We were shit. But again, to me, now you got to start looking at Slot and sort of start going, what are we doing? You got the players. It's not a case of we haven't backed you. We've backed you with the money now. You got the players. You got the money, and now you got to sort of start looking at it and sort of start going, like, what do we do? In my eyes, you give him till the end of the season, which I know most people won't want to do, but you give him to the end of the season, and you see who else is available at the end of the season. I'm hoping that Real Madrid get rid of Xabi Alonso.
What, you want Xabi Alonso? Yeah,
I'd have Xabi Alonso, bro. Xabi Alonso will get that team ticking. I'm not being funny.
He can't even get Real Madrid ticking.
Yeah, but Real Madrid, there's way too many egos in Real Madrid. Look at Vinny Jr. You look at Mbappe. You look at Jude. You look at there's way too many egos going on at Real Madrid. And I'm not being funny. I think it's just for me personally. Everybody's going, oh yeah, but he's got this argument with Vinny Jr. and whatever else. It is what I'm not being funny. I think Vinny Jr. can't chat to Xabi Alonso. When you're talking about technique of a player and technique, the guy probably knows what he's talking about. Yeah. And the problem is because they're now at a level where he's like, oh, I should have won Ballon d'Or and I should have done this and I should have done that. Mate, you just weren't good enough. Simple as. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? You just weren't good enough. And the problem is now they've got such a big ego and such a big thing where he just wants to kick his toys out of the pram. That's fine, kick your toys out of the pram. But we're not doing that because you got to think that it's not like they're losing games. It's not like
they got beat the other day by Celta Vigo, man.
What was the score?
2-0. What's his name got sent off as well? What's his name? Fran Garcia got sent off, and they got beat 2-0 against Celta Vigo. That was yesterday. I think they got beat. Yeah.
But they're top of the table, no?
No, Barcelona.
Are they not top? I thought
they were top. Man. They're in problems, Real Madrid.
I'd rather take Xabi Alonso than Arne Slot right now because at least he changed the system. Our system is not working, and it's like he don't want to change nothing. And it's like he wants to keep playing Konate and keep playing these players that are just not fighting. And I'm not being funny enough. I think what's more frustrating now is after that you saw Konate turn around and start smiling at camera. What are you smiling for, brother? Yeah. What are you smiling for? We're in the dog shit now, and we're talking about players fighting for the bag and doing whatever else. I'm not being funny enough. I think he's not done anything to change the system, and that's what's frustrating. In fact, the matter of the fact is you got players at your disposal. You got a right back in Calvin Ramsey. I know people go, oh yeah, but he's only just come back. The kid's been back for a year and a bit. And he's been killing it at under 21s. What are we doing? Why are we waiting? If Bradley's injured, Frimpong's injured, and you've got a natural right back in the why not start him? Why not give the kid a chance? Someone had to take a chance on Trent for them to see what Trent was doing. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's a risk you take. It's a risk and reward game. And I don't understand why we're still playing with a back two when you can go with a back three. It makes no sense. So I don't know. I just think personally, he needs to. Salah has every right to say what he said because it is frustrating. You're on the bench for 3 games, you don't get brought on as a sub, but you're bringing on other people. What are we doing here? I'm your top goal scorer. No matter how you look at it, I'm your top goal scorer.
Is he still top goal scorer now this season?
I don't know.
Or is it Ekatike?
It might be Ekatike now.
Okay.
But to me, you look at it and you sort of go, you know what he offers you when he gets into that final third. Just even if you don't think he's gonna get any better, allow the guy some time to try and change your game for you. Do you know what I mean? And what he said last season was, if you leave me at the top of the pitch, I can be dangerous in that final third. Fair enough, he might not have been that great this season, but again, it's either that or you change the system. When you're using Isaac, you change the system. Because the problem is at the moment, you got Gakpo cutting in, you got Salah cutting in, you got these players cutting in, and they're not looking for him. The only players that are looking for him are players like Verts, Ekatike, and probably Szoboszlai. Do you know what I mean? And we've seen what he does when the ball's pulled back to him, he can finish it. It's just frustrating. It's so frustrating to watch, especially when you go 2-0 up and you're cruising. What are we doing?
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I didn't see the game myself. I just see the highlights. And, when Liverpool go 2-0 up, usually you're thinking, right, game's well and truly done. Yeah. That's 3 points. Move on. Yeah. There's something clearly wrong with this team. I don't know. I mean, yeah, you mentioned Kanate. I see the mistake Kanate made actually. I can't remember it fully, but I see part of the mistake he done. And yeah, I mean, I don't really know what's. I mean, they're obviously not. They're obviously got low. They're obviously low on confidence. I mean, are some players not playing for Slot? I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's odd, man. It is odd. I mean, to say that you want Xabi Alonso, I'm actually surprised because I think the fact that he can't deal with the egos at Real Madrid, you know, bringing him to Liverpool, I know it's not as egocentric as it is at Real Madrid, but it is quite concerning to see that, you know, he is struggling there as well. And
But I don't feel like the egos are as bad as what they are at Real Madrid. Like Liverpool are a big club, but they're not like Real Madrid. Real Madrid for me is like they'll always look at it and go, if you're not like a Galactico, then we don't want you. That's why when you look at people like Jude Bellingham and you look at Vinny Jr., that's why they fit in there because they're big egos. Because they're big egos. And the moment they lose a game, it's like all of them want to be the match winner. Like, whereas when you look at Xabi Alonso when he was at Bayer Leverkusen, he weren't really dealing with egos. He was just like, we're going to play great football. And that's what they did. They played great football. You could see it. He didn't care about what we're doing. Do you know what I mean? He plays the system where it helps players like Frimpong. It might help players like Kirkes. Like, do you know what I mean? So I just think personally, unless Slot is willing to change in terms of change the system and how it works, then I just think we're going to carry on struggling, which we are.
Where are you guys now? You guys are what, 6th or 7th?
8th, I think.
Boy,
8th or 9th.
Well, I'm laughing, man, but we're below that. I don't know what I'm laughing at. I think it's making me feel better, man, by laughing. I don't know, but no, listen, I hear it, man. I think Slot's in trouble for me. I think the whole Salah thing is. I mean, it was always going to happen. You know what I mean? Because of what in his head he feels he's done for the club. You know, but the comments itself. I mean, Fitz, have you heard the comments that he's come out with, Salah?
Yeah. So the one thing that really stood out to me was a bit towards the end where he says something about not having to earn his space in a team because he's already earned it with what he's done for the club. Which for a professional, that's outrageous. Like, I don't know how anyone's saying that at that level. But everything else, I feel like he was right in saying, like, it is clear, like, he is kind of being thrown under the bus. You know what I mean? Like, as soon as he was benched and Liverpool got a result, straight away everyone was like, so Salah was the problem.
Yeah, but you know what? You know what though? Yeah, I mean, I don't know because Salah hasn't been playing well. So I
hear it.
How long are you gonna keep him in the team if he's not playing well?
But the thing is, he also says because he said a lot, to be fair. But one of the things that he said was a lot of things was promised to him in the summer that he's not seeing any of that now. You know what I mean? It's like,
what transfers do you reckon?
I reckon that's more playing time. That would be more like what Bruno's got. Bruno's clearly been told, as long as you're fit, you're playing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel like Salah probably got told the same shit. Because Salah probably did actually say to him, like, yo, I'm getting on. Are you sure you're going to play me week in, week out? And if you look at it, they didn't actually bring in anyone for his position. So it's not like they planned to phase him out or no shit. So they must have had it in the plan to be starting him. So I don't see why they wouldn't essentially give him a verbal agreement on that, especially during contract negotiations. But like I say, one of the key things that just tells me like it must be over is the fact where he was saying like last season there was a relationship with Slot and now there's no relationship at all. Like,
but he said the same thing. Well, he didn't say the same thing about Klopp, but do you remember the massive spat that him and Klopp had at West Ham last year?
Yeah, what Klopp?
Yeah. Not
Slot was there last year.
The year before, sorry. So Klopp's last year. So Klopp's last year, there was a game where Salah didn't start, and he brought him on as a sub. and Salah
Oh
was
yeah, I
kicking,
remember.
and Salah was kicking up on the sideline.
Yeah.
And Klopp was
Yeah,
sort of
yeah.
like, and Klopp was sort of like, we're friends, we're gonna fight. Like, I'm not being funny, I think it's what we do. He might not like my decision, but he's got to live with it. I'm the
Yeah.
manager.
But that was one game in an entire tenure, and it's not like Salah's then come out after it saying that ruined our friendship. We've never been the same. Like, he's basically turned around and said, last season we got along great. This season something's changed. I don't know what, but now there's no relationship. That to me says like, yo, he's gone. He's made his mind up. You know what I mean? Like, there's no real coming back from that. If you look at look at United as an example, bro. Look at some of the little things that have ended up being like, yo, you played your last game now.
Yeah,
You know
like
what I mean?
Sancho comes to mind.
Yeah,
Sancho comes to mind when he made the comment.
Garnacho comes to mind. Rashford to a degree comes to mind. Bro, there's a lot of fucking examples currently from United that it's like, well, for Salah to do that, that's a player with weight on his side. He can really fuck with your club if he wants to. You know what I mean?
The thing is, though, do you think there's been words behind the scenes in terms of from management or from Slot himself to say, look, you're not playing well enough, you're going to spend time on the bench, or do you think
Nah,
he's just saying, look, you're going to be on the bench?
I think it's just happened because if he'd had a conversation, he wouldn't have felt that way to come out and say, I've been thrown under the bus, there's no relationship. All it would have took is that what you're saying there. If he'd have called him in and just said, look, Mo, it's not been panning out this season. We're gonna fucking bench you for a few games, see how it goes, try and change a few things around, incorporate some younger players in, see what happens. Worst case scenario, you get a few weeks just getting your fitness levels up, and we'll go back to normal. And he wouldn't have come out with comments like that. No. You know what I mean? But that again, it's man management. Is Slot a good man manager? Cause I've not really known much about Slot before he come to Liverpool. And last season, it seemed like he was just playing Klopp ball with a Klopp team. This is the first we're really experiencing of him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hear it. I think it's definitely it's definitely something to do with his man management. You know, because
I think he just has favourites that he's just playing.
What, sorry?
I think he's just got favourites that he's playing week in, week out. I think
a lot of managers have their favourites, but I think the thing with Salah is it is difficult because for me, from when I've watched Liverpool play, he's been poor, but he's always going to draw back to what he's done for the club, and this is why. When you actually think about it, the power is actually in Salah's hand because the club have given him that big contract. He's the highest paid player at the club.
Yep.
You know, he has scored all these goals for them, and he's going to look at it and say, "Look, just because I'm going through a bit of a barren run in front of goal, all of a sudden now you're benching me." You know, and because Slot is under pressure, the worst thing for Salah would have been is if he's on the bench and Liverpool winning week in, week out.
Yeah.
But when they're scamming results or getting, equalized against at the last minute, Salah's is going to be thinking to himself, look at what he's done for the club, because that was one of his very first comments anyway. Yeah. And he looks at it now as that he's being used as a scapegoat. So it's a difficult one because, I mean, he's been left out of the squad now for selection for a short period.
Yeah, so, and he's not even in the game for
in Milan
for Tuesday.
Yeah, and obviously he's got AFCON coming up as well. So
yeah. So
there's rumors that there's three clubs in for him as well. And he's even saying he's not sure what's going to happen after AFCON. And what I have to say, if he somehow gets his way and gets out of Liverpool, I think Liverpool come off worse because they could have actually sold him at the end of the season, got some money for him, and got a replacement.
Yeah.
So the power's in Salah's hands for me, man. Definitely.
But that with bear in mind with the AFCON coming up, did Slot really need to do this? Could he not have waited till AFCON and then try this whole experimental shit?
Yeah, but Fitz, I don't personally think and again, you guys might have a difference of opinion there, but I don't think Slot's actually done wrong with Salah. Because Salah hasn't been playing well, and numbers have been masking over what he's been doing.
Yeah.
Like, I'd understand if he was like even if he was scoring and not playing well, and he's being dropped, his argument could be, well, I'm scoring goals. He's not playing well and he's not scoring, so I don't really know what Slot could have done. You know what I mean?
I fully agree. Like, he's not been playing well. Like, I've even said on previous streams with you guys, like, that's not the same Salah that we have seen. You know what I'm saying? But realistically, though, it's my management. If you know, like, Mo Salah, highest paid player right now, current player wise, he's the all-time Liverpool top goal scorer that's currently still playing. You get me? Like, there's a lot of legacy and history there for him built in. Like, that's a player basically you don't fuck with if you're a new manager that's coming a bit under pressure. Yeah, you've got to have him on side. In those circumstances, even though he's not playing, okay, leave him until he goes to AFCON. And if you're still getting, they're not getting results anyway. You know what I mean? Like, why not wait until he goes to AFCON and then try whatever he's got to try? Because realistically, dealing with an ego like that, if you're not going to be able to sit him down and have that convo where he's going to understand, then you've got to keep playing him. Because look now, the amount of problems this will cause, like, there'll be so many players that are divided now with the locker room. Like, there's going to be bare people that are on Salah's side and bare people that are on the manager's side. And
I think he's lost the dressing room anyway. I don't think he's got the dressing room.
Well,
but you know what?
This is a final nail, really, isn't it?
You know what, though? You know why I don't think he's lost the dressing room? Because of Virgil van Dijk.
That's the only reason. Virgil not be on Salah's side here?
Virgil's his compatriot, man. What, you think he's going to side with Salah over a compatriot?
Yeah, but Virgil turned round. Virgil turned around and said Salah needed to say what he needed to say.
Oh, seriously?
He didn't turn around.
Right. Well, Slot's done out here then. He's done out.
That's what I'm saying. Bear in mind, these men have got history. These men have won their biggest trophies together.
He's done out here then. He's finished.
Yeah, but he's already come out and sort of said like...
He's actually saying Salah's got a point for what he's saying.
Yeah, he said, I'd be angry too. He's got a point in what he's saying.
But this is what I'm saying, bro. Like, don't forget.
He can't have said that. No way.
Van Dijk will look at Salah as the reason why my man's got a trophy cabinet. Salah was the one scoring goals for them man to win a Champions League and Premier Leagues.
Yeah, but come on, yeah. You mean to tell me that Van Dijk, the captain of the club, is risking himself more or less going against the manager, yeah?
But is he? If he backs Salah, if Salah and Van Dijk go against Slot, is Slot really going to have any kind of say in the... Come on, bro.
Yeah, but, bro, I tell you why, though, yeah? I know what Salah and Van Dijk have done for the club, but we have to face it. They're on their way out.
No, I agree.
Slot could be here longer. So,
I agree personally. I like, we even said last stream, like, they're the two that they need to find replacements for in the summer. They're on the way out, but will the club back the manager over those two players, given the fact that they don't know how the fans will react to those two players getting kind of like, without, you know what I mean, without getting the good send-off. If they get the Trent send-off where they go and everyone hates them, that's not a good look for the club, bro. You know what I mean? Like, think how bad it hurt them when Owen ended up coming to United. Imagine if Owen left on real bad terms. Like, them man understood, all right, Ballon d'Or, he's got to go Real Madrid. It is what it is. You get me? If my man was leaving on bad terms, forced out by a manager, different story, that.
It is a difficult one, man. But, yeah, it's difficult. But I think the fact that if Van Dijk has said that, then I think Slot's in bigger trouble because, Van Dijk's the club captain. He's probably the most respected player in the dressing room as well. And if he's coming out saying that Salah had a right to say what he said, I worry for Slot. I think Slot might, dare I say it, man, he might have a couple of games left. Because I'm trying to think here, are they going to risk, I know Salah's out the squad now, for the foreseeable, but are they going to risk getting rid of Salah over Slot? That's what I want to know. You don't think they will?
They won't want to get rid of Salah. Salah's like your biggest earner. Salah has earned
shirt sales as well, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, Salah has earned his place at the top of that pedestal. That's what I will tell you now. The difficulty they'll have is, like you say, he's got another year probably in him, another year, maybe another 2 at push in the position he's playing at this level. I just think personally that they sort of, unless in January they do something that shocks us all and go and buy a Salah replacement and get rid of Salah, it's a different story. Then we're looking at a different story, because then you sort of need to start going, okay, that's all good and well. However, Slot, how are you going to manage this person? And I think that's the conversation. The conversation needs to be around what's going to happen with Salah and what's going to happen in terms of getting Slot, because he's had everything that he's asked for. He's got, which he has got. He's got everything he's asked for. He's got Florian Wirtz. He's got Isaac. You got Thing. My biggest thing is he needs to. For me, he needs to get the 2 wingers to be unselfish. That's what I will say. He needs to
Cody Gakpo, yeah.
He needs to get them to be unselfish.
He's a problem, and I'll tell you why he's a problem. Yeah, remember why I said this to you. Yeah, if you look at all the players that Liverpool have in that front line, he's the one that's at most risk of losing their place.
Yeah.
But the problem, the thing that's saving him at the moment is the fact that he's Dutch, the same as Slot. So Slot might look at it and think, you know what, I'll give Gakpo a bit more leeway. But if you look at all the attackers they've got in Salah, Gakpo, Ekatike, Isak,
I'm not gonna lie. At this point, I'd have probably kept Nunes and sold Gakpo. Nunes would have been less selfish, bro. I'm telling you now. People forget when he was at
Nunes
before he was at Liverpool, wherever he was at, he was playing off the left, and the kid knows what he's doing. I'm telling you now, he'd have been so unselfish. The other thing that I think is absolutely disgusting is why is Chiesa not playing?
Yeah, I remember you saying that before.
Like, why is he not playing? He's available every week. He makes the same fucking substitutes, but doesn't start. I haven't seen Chiesa start a game.
Yeah,
probably 1 this season. You've dropped Salah, and you're playing Szoboszlai out there. But why not play Why not play Chiesa out there? He's gonna play for that shirt.
You know what though? Yeah, I'll be very surprised if Liverpool don't go into the market in January, especially with AFCON on that right hand side. If you look at Salah is looking like he might be out of the club. AFCON's coming up anyway. He has to go into the market really for that position.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Yeah, I agree. I think he needs to do that, and he needs to go and get a centre back. Because I'll be honest, if Leone was here and fit,
you think he'd be starting?
Konate wouldn't be starting.
You don't think?
You think we'd be having this conversation now? You think we'd be having this conversation now? Konate Konate would have been dropped. I'm telling you now, Konate would have been dropped.
Yeah. I don't know what's happened to Konate, man. It's like his body's in Liverpool, but his head's in Madrid, man.
But they've already come out and said they don't want you. So what are we doing there?
You know what it is? I think it's the contract, man, because he'll be looking at it as well, yeah. And you can't really blame him, yeah. If you're Konate and you're part of a team that's won the Premier League title, yeah, has he won Champions League with Liverpool as well?
I want to say yes.
Has he won Champions League?
No. He hasn't.
No, he hasn't. Okay. No, he hasn't, he'll probably be looking at it, yeah, thinking he'll be looking at it as he's a regular international in the squad. Saliba's just got a new contract on about what, 200 grand a week, you know, and he'll be looking at thinking, well, why am I not getting that? Because the facts are, if Konate was to leave Liverpool, the next team that does sign him, he will get that anyway. Yeah. So this is probably what he's thinking, but his performances at the moment are not really helping. But I have to say that he's probably looking at it thinking there's no way he can't be at least on 200 grand a week with what all the other players are probably getting paid. That's probably how he's looking at it. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I don't know. I personally just feel like I don't know if he's got complacent or if he's just basically turned around and sort of gone, yeah, I don't really need to do this. I'm just gonna go and do these other little bits Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with him. Like you say, for me personally, he could be fighting for that. If he wants that contract and he's telling people I'm worth this money, you can't be going out there every week and doing that. And then going, they'll slaughter you in Madrid. They'll tell you they're going to chop your head off in Madrid for that. Do you know what I mean? So, but to me, I'm just like, the problem is now is people are going, oh, but who do we use? Blah blah. Why not go down to the under 21s? Like, why are we still going? Oh yeah, but we haven't got blah blah and this and that. Give one of the young ones a chance. Like for me personally, I'd move Gomez into the middle and put Calvin Ramsey out there. But this
Gomez and Van Dijk.
Yeah, but like again, for me personally, why would you not? Like you've got the players. Why would you not? I'd start Chiesa because he wants to play.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I'd start Ekitike. I'd start Isaac. Because the problem is you get them in, but you get them playing in a position where they actually want to be. Like, because Isaac will just out to the left, and Ekitike might come in the middle. But again, to me, it's we're not trying these things out.
Okay.
Like which we are. Bear with me a second.
Man, your team are in problems, man. I ain't gonna lie.
They're in problems.
Let me just go through some of the chats quickly. Big up to Foxy Danny 3. So it says, big match tomorrow, Inter versus Liverpool. I have a good feeling Liverpool will win. Fitz, what do you reckon about this game tomorrow, Liverpool and Inter? Because, I mean, I know Liverpool fans want to be optimistic, man, but I'll be honest, man. I can't see them with what's happened with this whole Salah debacle and the form and the amount of goals they're conceding as well. I can't see them going to Inter Milan and doing anything. What do you reckon?
Nah, and if you look back at the last couple of seasons, consistently, Inter Milan have done very well in the Champions League.
Yeah, against English teams too, I think.
Bro, like for me, Inter Milan, like they're one of the clubs that of recent times don't really get mentioned when you get asked like who do you think's winning it. But bro, they're always there, you know. Like they're always in them later stages, bro. What the last 2 years on the bounce have they not been in finals, or 2 out of the last 3 at least?
I can't remember the year before, but obviously they got beat by PSG in the recent one. But I can't remember.
Yeah, and then they got beat by City as well. You get me? Which was what the year before, or it's either 2 years on the bounce or 2 out of 3.
Ronaldo was in goal,
Yeah, bro.
They've made quite a few finals in Milan. I didn't actually realise that.
Of just recent, and that's what I'm saying. It goes under the radar. No one clocks it, but Champions League, bro. Inter Milan do bits, you know.
Yeah.
So I can't see Liverpool getting a result, especially if it's away. At Anfield, always in for a bit of a shout because everyone hates the atmosphere there playing against Liverpool, innit? But nah, not at the San Siro.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult, man. I think they'll have done good to get a draw against Inter away. You know, they'll have done good, man.
It depends on what team he goes with. I just don't want to see Konate starting.
But I think Konate will start, man, because
he will
especially
start
away from home as well.
He will start, but I just don't think he should be starting.
Let's see this. I've heard that Xabi Alonso could be sacked if Real Madrid lose to City. Wait, Real Madrid and City this week, yeah? Ooh. Opinions on Rodrigo going 30-plus games without scoring a goal. So, for me, Xabi Alonso is not going to last the season anyway because Real Madrid are one of the teams that keep the standards very high. And I know they were down to 10 men and got beat by Celta Vigo, but you could see the white handkerchiefs that they always do, the noise around the ground. They're not happy with him. And this is a guy that, is Spanish. He played for the club. But their standards are high, man. And again, man, he's under pressure. And if they lose to City, because let's face it, man, they haven't really had a great campaign in the Champions League anyway. So if they lose to City, I mean, I don't know if he gets sacked if they lose to City. But the next league game, he could be under pressure if they don't get a win. Opinions on Rodrigo, 30 games without a scoring a goal. I mean, that's criminal, personally, But what I would say,
But is he starting?
He's not been starting, so it's a bit unfair to be saying.
So how many minutes has he played in them 30 games? You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
It's not really...
It's unfair to be doing that, isn't it?
That's why I don't like stats like that, bro. Because you can't be clear with that. Like, I would prefer to know how many minutes he's gone without a goal. You know what I mean? Because realistically, if like look at fucking the way that certain players only get like 5-10 minutes at the end of games. That's all he's getting, bro. It's not a fair fucking. You know what I mean? It can't be done.
And then it just adds to the games.
You know what I mean? Like,
he's got 35 games without scoring. Ruben, what you been doing?
You get me? Like, yo, I've been on the bench for 80 minutes a game. What do you want from me, bro? I'm coming on to hold a result.
Boy, before we know it, man, the way things are going for him, man, it'd be 46 games. I'm telling you.
Trust me, bro.
It's madness. But you know what? on Rodrigo, though, for me, I've had my say on him before. Like you know what? He's a top player, man. For me, he's one of the best players in Europe. I mean, and I know it's not really showing at the moment because he's not playing. But I said this all along. As soon as Mbappe came there, he needed to leave because you've got Vinicius Jr., who was preferred ahead of him. They're trying to force Jude Bellingham down our throats, as we know. And Mbappe being there now means really his fourth choice. And he's not even playing in his rightful position. He plays on the left. They're playing him on the right. And not to mention, if you look at the way Xabi Alonso plays, Xabi Alonso likes to play inverted with a left footer on the right. So Rodrigo was always going to be someone that wasn't really going to be used. And that's why I said at the summer, I'll be very surprised if he doesn't move. The fact he's still there, and now we're getting people saying he's gone 30 plus games without a goal, that's telling you all you need to know, that he needs to move on for his career, man.
Yeah.
I do think he definitely goes to the World Cup, by the way, but he definitely needs to get a move, whether it's January or at the end of the season.
You want to go. You want to be going in January, really, because you want to be ready for World Cup in it. So you want to be,
of course,
in and about and running games and whatever else. Do you know what I mean? So I just think it's like you say, like Fitz said. I think it's horrible when people start going, "How many games did he play?" Like he played 40 plus games. I'm not giving you the minutes. Like that's disgusting work.
Yeah, it's poor. It's poor. What's this one? So, before the mixer, he said, let him speak talking about Salah. Before that, he came out saying he needs Salah around as one of the leaders. Okay, so he's saying that Van Dijk's saying he just needs Salah around as one of the leaders. Again, I've not heard it, man. But if Van Dijk did say that, man, that must be a kick in the teeth for Slot. I ain't gonna lie, man.
But it's what's needed, innit? Otherwise you're in there and it's like, oh well, I've got such and such and I've got this and I've got that. Do you know what I mean? And the annoying thing is he's starting to do what Amorim's doing. He's starting to do what Amorim's doing. He has when I mean he's making the same substitutes, he's not changed the formation. He throws players in and we think, oh yeah, this is good. And then the next thing, it goes back to exactly what we're doing. And then it's just like, now, it's not a case of, so like for me personally now, when I look at a game now, I'm not looking at it going, oh, we're going 2-0 up, we're going to cruise. I'm going into it going, we're going 2-0 up. Listen, once one goal goes in, we're capitulating.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy to see what's happening. Yeah.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
It's absolutely disgusting work.
Madness. Gav, what's your prediction for Man United? Yeah, big up to Foxy Danny. We're going to get on to Man United in a minute because, we'll get on to them in a minute. Slot out, 2-1. Yeah, look, see what I mean? We're getting people saying 2-1 to Wolves, and I can't even disagree, man. It's that bad. Crazy, man. Slot needs to change formation to suit the team, the players in the correct position. Sounds like bloody Amorim, man.
And it's what I mean. You're playing, I'll tell you what it is. You're playing the formation that we need, and we're probably playing the formation that you need.
Yeah. yeah.
Sound about right?
Bro, you've got it spot on. Got it spot on, yeah. You've got it spot on. Right? You've got it spot on, yeah.
Like you just need a flat back four. You just need a flat back four. You don't need Bruno in there, and you need a front three. That's what that's what I'm telling you. The formation we're playing is what you lot should be playing, and the formation you man are playing, we got the players to do it and not fucking doing it. That's what's frustrating.
Yeah. Gav, big up to Babs One Diva as well with a super sticker saying, Gav, my prediction for Man U is 3-0. 3-0, yeah? Yeah. Well, listen, I don't think it'll be 3-0 tonight, man. I mean, I'll tell you now, if it's 3-0, man, then yeah, we've definitely I'll say we've turned the corner if it's 3-0, put it that way. But I'm saying this now, yeah. I am not confident, yeah. And
Are you not?
bro, listen.
What makes you not confident though?
Amorim, in a word.
We'll get onto it now, yeah. And Fitz, I'll let you have your say because again, I'll have my say just quickly on this manager, yeah. You know what, yeah? I'm still not over that West Ham game, you know that?
I'm not over the Everton game.
Yeah, but the Everton one, I've kind of got over that because we know this manager's a fool anyway, yeah? But the reason I can't get over this West Ham game, yeah, is because for the life of me, I do not understand this manager, yeah, and his thinking. Like, he has to be, yeah, one of the most stubborn and just dumb managers I've seen in a while. You're 1-0 up against West Ham at home, yeah? And everyone knows, yeah, when you're leading the game and it's a bit tight, you need to keep the ball away from the other team. Yeah. So any common sense will tell you, the players you need to be playing are players that can keep the ball. Yeah?
Possession-based players.
Possession-based, yeah? Because you're trying to hold on to a lead. If you're like 2 or 3-2 up and, you know, you wanna protect a lead, you know, let the game fizzle out in a sense, you bring on your defensive players to shut up shop. What does this clown go and do, yeah? Man United are 1 up against West Ham and he takes off Cunha and Xerxes. Not only did he take them off, yeah, they are 2 outlets for Manchester United. You know, Xerxes can hold the ball. Cunha can hold the ball. Cunha can ball carry as well. They're both strong on the ball. He takes both of them out, yeah, to then put in Mason Mount and Manuel Ugarte. Now, a lot of us are in agreement, yeah, that these 2 players shouldn't be at the club. One wears number 7 and has 250 and he's on 250 a week. The other one is a waste of space. Yeah. And we paid, was it 60 mil for this guy? I mean, why would you bring them on when you're trying to keep the ball and you know that Ugarte is a dog and can't keep the ball? Mason Mount is in and out of the game and he's shit as well. So I need to understand, yeah, what was the thinking in him doing that? Because as soon as he done that sub, I said, West Ham are getting back into this game. And what happens? They end up getting a draw. You know? Fitz, I mean, take it away, man, because I'm done with this manager. And if he loses tonight, it's game over.
Bro, I'll tell you straight. Fucking, I've known for time that tactically he doesn't have a clue. But as soon as I heard him in the fucking post-match conference about after the Everton, when he got asked about it, man turned around and said he didn't have a plan for them going down to 10 men. Now, I don't know, but wouldn't it make sense for most managers to have a plan for if you go down to 10 and if they go down to 10, just even if it's just a vague idea of what you would do? This brother stood there and said, I had no plan of what to do in that situation, and basically shrugged his shoulders at the rest of the questions. I'm like, man just admitted it in front of everyone. And then recently, after the West Ham one, got asked about Cobby and fucking Shea Lacey, and the guy turned around and openly admitted that he's playing to win. He's like, I'm not taking, basically summarized, I'm not taking a risk with an academy player when I've got a national player already in the team that can play there. Man said something along the lines of, Shea Lacey won't play because I've got Mbumo and Diallo, and sometimes if I want to play a wing back, a more defensive wing back, Diallo will play in his position like a second choice, basically, innit? So I'm like, well, basically, you just openly admitted that for a club that since the Busby Babes has based everything on fucking academy players, that you're not playing anyone from the academy. You don't trust the academy. And nobody batted an eyelid to it. I'm like, this brother's just told you within the same week that he's not playing academy players. and he has no tactical ideas of what to do if a team goes down to 10 men.
Bro, I'm laughing here because I'm hoping it's a joke.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
You can go back and check. You know what? I'm gonna actually dig out the fucking shit. I'm gonna send you over the clips, bro, just to prove to you, bro. This guy has barefaced sat there in a room full of journalists and said this shit. And this is what I'm saying as a United fan, bro. You've not even heard it because they're not even pushing it like the way it should. This is headline news that a Manchester United manager will not play academy players. You understand? Like, you know, for fucking like 30-something years, there's always been at least one academy graduate, whether it's on the bench or on the pitch for every United game.
Yep.
This brother's gonna fucking ruin that, you know. That's the next.
Bro, let me just stop you there quickly, yeah. Like for me, with the academy players, I don't personally want to see an academy player on the bench just because it's tradition. Like if they're good enough, play. But the very fact that this guy has been brought in with the future in mind, yeah, and as we said, he's playing survival football, and he's actually admitted he has no interest really to play the youngsters. This is why I keep saying, what's the plan with this manager?
We're the wrong club for this guy, bro. We are the wrong club. Like, we are based on certain traditions and certain, like, we've got certain philosophies as United fans. We like what you're saying there. We've never had academy players on the bench just to fucking make that statistic. Yeah. We've always had them. Like when Fletcher was coming through, Fletcher was getting played. Everyone was giving him bare grief about being Fergie's love child. But man had the quality, and look at the career he ended up having with the club. You know what I mean? Like this is what Kobbie Mainoo should be doing right now, and Shea Lacey should be breaking into the team and getting the same opportunities, because this is what the club's always been about. And realistically, when people ask like what's different about United games, really, the heart isn't there, bro, and that's why. Like, who the fuck do we really have that we can say that they tried to claim Diallo because we signed him under a certain age? He's not an academy graduate of ours, bro. You know what I mean? Who do we play? We
ain't got one in the first team.
Not a single one. And that's what I'm talking about, bro. Since from the fucking Busby Babes onwards, it's always had young players. Like, bro, Best got brought through as a youngster. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the way through, all the greats of the clubs, bro. If you look at all the greats this club has had, bare of them have come through the academy. Bare of them. I'd say there's at least 60% of them that's come through the academy. And they're all the higher ones up the list, like the Scholeses, the Beckhams, the Giggses, the Bests. You know what I mean? Like, bro, what are we doing? We haven't got a single one. So you're telling me the academy doesn't have any quality in there? That's what this fucking manager's trying to make us believe. Like, when I'm not taking risks on these kids, like, bro, that's been the heart and soul of our club for years. Same way for Liverpool. Liverpool have always had youth players coming through their fucking ranks. Always been getting the opportunity to play.
Yeah.
Like, there's a reason those two clubs are viewed as the biggest clubs in England, because we've not just done it, we've done it the right way. We've done it with actual fucking, like, everything we've ever won, there's no accusations behind anything. That's why when City fans like to talk about we've done the treble now, well, bro, we did it without any fucking charges pending. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a different level to this. Liverpool have had their glory years, and nobody can take that shit away. You man have won more European trophies than anybody else in England.
Yeah,
that's bragging rights right there. That's prestige. You get me, bro? These managers literally have no care for what the club is about. Like, but Slot is basically admitting like he's playing survival ball. That's why he's not playing your academy kids.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, they're both on the same shit. They're both fighting for survival, and they don't give a fuck about the actual club that they're at. All you care about is the wage that they're on.
Yeah,
if they cared about the club, they would actually be doing the right things by the club and for the future of the club.
It's that, but they're not part of the local community. They're not going in, and do you know what I mean? Like when you look at people, so like Klopp, for instance,
he ingratiated himself with the Scousers, didn't he?
Yeah, he put himself in with as part of that city, and that's why the city took Klopp on. And this is the problem. The problem is you have managers now that are coming in, like you've got Amorim, like you've got Slot, you've got them coming in, and they're not coming in to be part of that city. Like Moyes is part of Everton. Nobody can ever take that away from Moyes. And nobody can ever take away what he's done for that club and what he's doing right now and the opportunity he gives players. And that's why Everton love Moyes. And that's the difference. The difference is you don't have a manager coming in and going, okay, cool, I'm here to be a coach and a manager, but I want to become part of the city and I want to understand why people love this club and what I can do to help bring this club to the next level. And that's the difference. The difference is nobody's coming in now to be like, I want to be here for 10, 20 odd years and embed myself as part of this. Do you know what I mean? And that's the problem. The problem is they're not doing that. They're going in, like you say, Fitz, they're going in to get paid their money. I don't give a shit. You're gonna pay me. You're gonna pay me either way, whether I win, lose, or draw. You're gonna pay me. You're gonna sack me, and I'm gonna get paid.
It's about the wage and the status of the club. That's it. You know what I'm saying? They come to our clubs because it's prestigious clubs. They don't give a fuck about what makes them prestigious. It's just this is gonna benefit my career. My next job after this, the rate is not today's rate after I've been there. You know what I mean? Like it's a piss take, really, man. But like I say, hopefully today will be the fucking final nail for him because I said it like 2-3 weeks ago. I can see us being the team that get beat by Wolves. Tonight is the night, lads. Nostradamus. I'm telling you.
I'm not gonna lie. If that happens,
bro, wait. Before you go, I'm letting you know right now. Yeah, I might miss this game. Yeah, because I might be out. Yeah. But I'm saying this now. I'm watching this game when I get back, yeah? And if Man United lose this game against Wolves, you're going to see an almighty crash out. Because I'm telling you now, yeah? This is... No, bro, I'm being serious, yeah? This can't continue any longer, man. Like, we can't be getting beat by Wolves. And the thing is, yeah, he has to win the game. Like, not even a draw. He has to win. 3
standard.
points, that's it.
I'm here for it, bro. I'll be crashing out in the comments the same way.
I'm telling you, they keep him, yeah? So, I mean, I don't advocate for rioting, yeah, but something has to be done because they're taking the piss now if this happens. I'm telling you.
Bro, I've been telling you I'm ready to do that over Molineux. I'm ready to do it from I just need the man then with me, you get me? No one's backing it yet.
Yeah, I don't advocate, but I'm telling you now, do what you got to do, man, because this can't continue if he gets beat by Wolves. Wolves are on 2 points, by the way, 2 points. Yeah?
I know.
And we're going to give them 3 points tonight. Nah, come on, man.
You might have just handing out 3 points.
Yeah, I'm telling you now, yeah. If he doesn't beat Wolves, yeah, there's something seriously wrong with this club because
you got to have a conversation.
Like, there's no vision with this club, yeah, as it stands right now because he's playing survival football. He's not playing the youngsters. He's playing this shit formation of 3-4-2-1, playing players out position. You're 12th in the table right now, yeah. I count one game, yeah, that I could say. Yeah, they won that game fairly against Sunderland. All the other games they've won is been a sending off, controversial or whatever, yeah? Or lucky. If they get beat by Wolves, I'm telling you now, I don't care what time it is, yeah? I'm going to be doing an almighty rage, man, because this is unacceptable. Bro, seriously, man.
Bro, it's not too far. Yo, all you have to do, if you're the Wolves manager, yeah? All you have to do, tell one of you, just put on a 4-4-2, yeah? Tell one of your strikers, 2 foot, anybody on the pitch, first second you get, just get a straight red, yeah? Because Amorim's already told everyone that he doesn't know what to do in that situation. Fucking, bro. And when a team can just get a man sent off and fuck up your tactics like that, bro, it's gonna happen. I'm telling you now.
Mate,
you know what? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna be fair to Amorim. Yeah, I'm gonna be fair to Amorim. Yeah, as shit as he is, yeah, he's not getting beat by Wolves. I'm just gonna say
honest though. I'll be honest though.
He can't do, man. Come on.
Have you seen Wolves playing lately though? Wolves have
been better.
This is what I'm saying. They're not getting hammered, bro. They've been unlucky for like the last 4 results, bro, in the league. They've just been unlucky. They've not been beat.
Minus 22
you know what I mean?
goal difference, you know?
Bro.
Minus 22 goal difference, 2 points. Yeah, come on, man. Listen, I don't know what to think, man. I'll be honest. I don't know what to think because it's unacceptable, man. They cannot keep him after this. I'm sorry, man. Like, I just don't want to see his face again if he loses.
If
Bro,
lose,
we shouldn't have gone into the season with him. Like, the fact that we're even having this conversation now, he's been here way too long. Like, I wouldn't be surprised we get beat and that Jim Radcliffe comes out with an interview saying that he's not fucking deterred from what he said a few months ago. Amorim's still the man. I can see it coming. And Gary Neville will fucking do the interview with him and endorse it all, bro. Fucking, the lot of them are dickheads, bro. Done with him.
I hear it, man. Like, this is ridiculous, man. Honestly, like,
we getting the backing of the board and that. It'd be crazy work.
Bro, listen. I just want to see this game because I need to hear the backlash here if he doesn't win this game, because I'm telling you now, there shouldn't be not one Man United fan if he doesn't beat Wolves today. Yeah, that should say he deserves to be here. They're on 2 points. Yeah, they're on 2 points.
Yeah,
like, they cannot be getting their first win against Manchester United. It can't be. Surely not.
Standard, but it will be.
I went through the list of managers, in the league.
Yeah.
He's not better than any manager in this league. And Rob Edwards is playing tonight, and that's touch and go.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you're only saying that because of the season that he's had this season at Wolves, bro. You know what I mean? If you'd have been asked that before this season started, it wouldn't have even been touch and go.
Yeah.
So you can't, you know what I mean? Like, recency bias will always kick into a degree. You get me? Like, in everything, like, even with, like I was saying to you about the Virgil van Dijk thing with the centre back discussion, like that shit there, everyone, it's recency bias, because when you actually talk about like anything from 5-10 years ago, man, it's kind of forgotten about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well,
I hear it, bro.
I'm telling you, bro.
You know what? I'm just gonna say it now. I've said it already. 2-1 Wolves. Yeah. I want to change my mind because I just can't contemplate this manager losing to Wolves. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna say it, man. United win this game 2-0.
2-0.
I'm not contemplating being beat by Wolves, man. I just can't. I can't have that, man. So I'm gonna say 2-0 United. I'm gonna be positive. Fuck it.
But that result would tell you that that's a convincing win. Is that what you're telling me?
Bro, it's not going to be convincing. We're not a convincing team. But I have to just be positive, man, and just think, you know what? Amorim's shit, man. But for the life of me, you can't be getting beat by Wolves. So I'm just going to say 2-0 United. 2-0 United.
I'm going to say what Mick McCarthy said. It can, and it will.
Well, what score you reckon?
I reckon it's a little shitty 1-0 win, you know, the Wolves.
That's what I said.
I reckon it's a little shitty 1-0 win, bro. You concede from a corner, then man celebrate like they've won the league. Brother, I'm telling you, it's going to be a 1-0 win from a shitty little corner, bro. I don't think...
What you going with?
I said 1-0 Wolves yesterday, bro. Like, I felt that for a minute. And it'll be late as well. It'll be late in the game.
Yeah.
Well, like I said...
Is De Ligt back?
I'm not too sure. He in the last press conference I seen, he said that he should be, but he doesn't know yet.
Okay, I think if De Ligt plays, I'm going to say 2-0 United if De Ligt plays. 2-0 United. Like, I'm not contemplating. I know I said 2-1, man, but I just can't contemplate United losing this game, man. So, I'm going to be positive. I'm going to say 2-0, man. But I'll tell you now, man, if he does not win this game, and again, I don't even want to see a draw. Get him out if they draw the game. 3 points? Nah. Let's go on some of the comments as well. That's why I was upset why Garnacho left. Him and Molineux are the last ones, remember. Bro, you had me, man, up until Garnacho.
Even Garnacho is not academy, though. He's the same as Diallo. We bought him at a certain age. Like, academy-wise, them two aren't real academies, you get me? They were just technicalities.
There you go. And Garnacho's shit anyway, so...
Yeah.
Listen, I don't even want to hear Garnacho's name in here, man. Like, please, we can't be doing that, man. 1 minute. Let me just go through. What's going on there? Let's see this. Big up to Jay. Says, I knew that Arsenal would bottle the Premier League in December. Jay, don't worry, man. We're going to get onto them very soon. Hey, Lumi, I hope you're in the chat, you know. Listen. Bro, I don't forget, you know. I don't forget, man. I heard we're winning it all. Let me tell you now, yeah. This is when pressure starts. So we're going to get onto them very soon. Don't worry about that. Guys, make sure you're smashing the like button. Make sure you're subbing to the channel as well. And make sure you're sharing the channel as well. I'm going to put Fitz and Jonas's link to their socials as well in the description once we're finished as well. So make sure you give them a follow as well. Let's see. Mateta at Palace is the top striker. Let me see.
Surprised no one bought him.
Salah is leaving Liverpool. Boy, the ball's in his court, man. That's what I will say.
Yeah, the ball is definitely in his court.
Yeah. So Liverpool are in a massive transition. Van Dijk is still good enough, but he needs a partner who can carry more weight. Van Dijk has been carrying his partner for years. He needs someone who can help him. I mean, to be fair, man, Van Dijk hasn't been putting up any trees anyway. So again, I'm a big fan of Van Dijk, but yeah, I don't think we can, you know, dismiss Van Dijk's contribution this season because he hasn't been great. And I know Fitz has got a list as well that he wants to bring up. So we'll be getting onto that a bit later. So,
he hasn't been great. I'll be honest.
He hasn't been great, man. But as I said, I'm not gonna criticize Van Dijk because I do think Van Dijk's good. To be fair, you know, I've always rated him. You know, Fitz, one for you, man. Is Fitz from Wolves?
Wolves? Yeah, bro, Manchester, me.
I think he's saying that because of the 1-0 or something. I don't know.
Oh no. Obviously, you've got to be real. I've said it for time. Like, we've been playing that shit. I can see Wolves actually getting a result against us because, like I say, I watch as much as I can do. And bro, Wolves haven't been getting hammered.
They haven't been bad. No,
bro, I'm telling you now, they've actually played better than we have, and they've not been getting any points. We've been scraping through just because we have got higher quality players, but tactically we're all over the place, and the manager has no idea what he's doing no more. Like, he's just rinse and repeat the same subs, same time of the, you know what I mean? Like, guaranteed you can every single game at the same time he's gonna make the same sub sheet. I can't. It hurts me to say it, but fucking hell, like, I'll put a bet on a match. I'm not betting on it tonight because I already feel like we're gonna lose, but I can't bet against United to, you know what I mean? But if someone asks me my opinion, I've got to keep it real and say, yo, I can't see us getting it, but I won't put money on Wolves because I'm never gonna bet against the team, but I've got to keep it 100, innit?
I want to see what his lineup's going to be because I've got a feeling, I've got a feeling Xerxes not starting. You know, I think he's going to play Cunha through the middle and play Mason Mount.
Yep, same.
But I just got a feeling he's going to do that. But
you think that'll fuck you up then if he plays? If he
does that, I'm going to lose my mind, man. I'm telling you, bro. Because like I just do not know what Amorim and Lumi Rain, what their fascination is with this Mason Mount guy. I just don't understand it, man. It's weird.
He looks busy.
He looks busy without doing a lot. You know? And the funny thing is, because he got that goal against Palace the other day, that's just gonna buy him more time in the lineup. You know what I mean? And this is what it's come to. You know, I just got a feeling away from home, you know, because Wolves are gonna be at home, the crowd's gonna be behind it. He's gonna want legs, and that's what Mason Mount offers, his legs. I just got a feeling he's going to start Mount. And if Mount does start, it's going to be for Xerxes because Cunha's going to play against his former club.
Of course it is.
You see what I mean? So...
Is Cunha fully fit, though?
Bro, listen, he's going to play. I'll take that for free. He's going to play. It's his former club. There's no way he's going back to bottom of the league Wolves on the bench. Like, that would be embarrassing for him. You know what I mean? So...
But he's not going to play 90 minutes, though, guaranteed.
No.
He'll get the old standing ovation, but he'll start the game. You know what I mean? He'll start the game, definitely. Definitely he'll start. I'll be very surprised if he's on that bench. You know, and if he's on the bench, he's got to have serious words with Amorim. You know, against his former club who are bottom on 2 points, and you're on the bench for them? Nah, that's ridiculous. Let me see some of these comments. Oh, Xerxes playing, yeah? I've not even seen the lineup. Xerxes playing? No way. Guys, if anyone's got the lineup, put the lineup in the chat for me.
It won't be out yet, that, bro. It's like 8 o'clock kickoff. That won't be out until like 7:30 or some shit.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah. Someone said Xerxes is playing, though. Is that your opinion, or is it that definite? Again, if anyone's got the lineup, put that in the chat, guys. But anyway, we're gonna move on. Hey, listen. You see them jokers in North London? And I don't mean Tottenham, I mean Arsenal. Yeah. Boy, let me tell you now, yeah, this is the start of the crumbling. It's the start. You do not now, let a Man City team, who were what? I think City at one point were like 7 points behind,
9 points behind.
They were 9 points behind City, yeah?
They were 9 points behind.
Right. So they were 9 points behind, yeah? And you mean to tell me right now, from a team... Wait, one sec. Nah, you're taking the piss, man. Sorry. Hey, is that being confirmed?
Bro,
he's messing around, man. He can't be serious.
Bro,
I can't be serious. I'm not believing that until I see the team, man. I'm not believing that.
Probably won't be
Guys, if anyone's got the team, put it in the chat, man. And don't mess around with me, man, please, because that will be the end of it, man. Can you imagine if he starts Mount, and we lose? So but anyway, I think the fact that City haven't even played that well, and Arsenal are only 2 points with, everyone playing the same amount of games. Okay, all right, cool. Sorry. So I'm getting sidetracked, man. I'm just looking at the team. I put the team on the thing, yeah? So apparently the team is Lemens, Shaw, De Ligt, Mazraoui, Dalot, Bruno, Casemiro, Ahmad, Cunha, and Mbeumo, Xerxes. To be fair, I expected that team, and fair enough. I mean, again, Dalot would come out for Dorgu, and Bruno would come out for Kobbie Mainoo. But apart from that, I can't really complain. Just go and get the 3 points. If we do not win this game, man, with that team, if that's the team, look, someone's taking the piss, man. Someone's pulling my leg. They've not even announced it yet. Listen, I'm gonna ignore the chat, boy. Someone's messing me around.
Announce it, bro. You don't give it till like 8 o'clock.
Bro. Listen, I gotta see the team he's gonna play, man, because I just got a feeling Mount's gonna play, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you gotta give it till like 7. Probably like 7, 10 past 7. Probably.
Yeah. I'll keep an eye on it, man. But I mean, what do you guys think? Because as I said, Arsenal now only 2 points behind. All teams have played the same amount of games. I think the pressure now is on Arsenal because they now know that even if they draw or lose, even if they draw the game and City play at the same time as them and win, they're on level points. So,
mate, all I'm saying is
now, is a win.
All I'm saying is they still got to play City.
Yeah.
They still got to play City, and City are at home though when they play them.
They still got to play you guys as well away, at home.
Yeah.
But I mean, what did you think of their performance against Aston Villa? Did you guys see the game?
Mate,
I had quiet on match of the day.
Aston Villa were all over them, bro. Aston Villa were all over them, bro. That was always gonna happen.
I only see the first half, so
people forget Aston Villa are at home. They're a different animal. Like they have a great team, and the goal for Matty Cash's goal is absolutely brilliant.
Yeah,
like you could see it coming. They were all over him. Like Arsenal didn't really. They were like, oh, Declan Rice was like breaking up play, and they had like a few here and there, but they didn't really have anything where you thought, oh yeah, this is a clear-cut chance they're gonna score. No, I feel like Aston Villa had the more clear-cut chance. Like Ollie Watkins had like 3 1-on-1s before that. You know that, right? You know, Ollie Watkins had like a few 1-on-1s before that. There was a ball
I see the one where he went through and hit with his left foot, and David Raya saved it.
Mate, there was a few where he went through. Like there was that one in the first half where he sort of shrugs off Timber. He shrugs off Timber, and you think all you got to do is pick a corner. You pick a corner.
Yeah.
But you got to remember, Ollie Watkins is an Arsenal fan. Just saying, brother.
Yeah.
Made no difference.
Well, he's either an Arsenal fan or he's shit, because he should definitely score one of them. Yeah.
He's a massive Arsenal fan. Arsenal fan. He wanted to go to Arsenal. Before they bought Gyökeres, they were talking about buying Ollie Watkins. Yeah. That didn't happen. Ollie Watkins all his life has been an Arsenal fan. Yeah. That finishing that he was doing, and like Phil's saying, if he wants to go World Cup, you got to be finishing those 1-on-1 chances. You can't tell me you get 1-on-1 and you're one of the top strikers in England, and you don't finish that. You don't finish that. The same chance. I tell you what, it was like. It's the same chance that Ekitike had against Leeds, and you see the way he finished that. And this is my problem.
Oh, okay, yeah.
One where he intercepted it, he's gone through. He's on 1-on-1, and all he's got to do to pick a corner. Ollie Watkins goes, nah, I'm just going to go straight down your throat. Yeah. Again, he goes through in the second half. Same thing again. All he's got to do is spin, get in. And to me, I know they'll go, oh, yeah, but we didn't have Gabriel and didn't have Saliba. Big man, you bought in how many defenders? Hikape, and you bought in Mosquito, yeah? and you want to try and tell me you didn't buy 2 top centre-backs to replace the 2 centre-backs that you had? Fair enough, they might not be on the same level, but they should still be able to do a job. You didn't lose anybody else.
You brought them in for a reason, innit?
Yeah. You bring these players in for a reason.
Yeah.
And now we're still talking about the same old Arsenal. It's not even Christmas yet, and we're talking about gifts. do you know what I mean? It's not even Christmas yet, and we're talking about gifts. It's madness.
Bro, would you believe I had someone tell me yesterday on the channel, that what did he say? They got beat because they weren't at full strength.
Oh,
it's like, what are you talking about, man? What, you think every team's got their best 11 for every game?
No, that's BS. But then you look at you got Gyökeres, who looked like he weren't even in the game when he came on.
Oh, that guy's shit, honestly.
You still got Havertz to come back. You got Mikel Moreno, who's banging in goals left, right, and centre. His movement as a striker is unfucking real. And I'll give it to him. The guy's movement, compared to your striker like Gyökeres, he's making your striker look like a dickhead. Your striker's not even getting in the team. And you got a makeshift centre forward. You're taking the piss. And you're not at full strength. You had Odegaard back. You bought Eze, who, I'm not being funny enough, I think, would slot into most teams. You bought Eze, yeah? You got Trossard, who keeps scoring from the bench, yeah? You got Saka on the field. You got Madueke, who, fair enough, people might go, oh, yeah, but blah, blah. Madueke is still a good player to have in your squad. And then you got Calafiori, who loves a header. And then you got Ben. You got to remember, you got Timber, who's a centre-back by trade. You got Ben White, who's a centre-back by trade. You got Hikape. You got Mosquito. That's 4 centre-backs you've got on the field that are all centre-backs by trade. And you want to tell me you ain't got your best team? That's bullshit. I do not want to hear that, because you can't then tell me Ben White, when he was at Brighton, the reason you bought him was because he was as a centre-back by trade. When you bought Timber from wherever you bought Timber from, the man was killing it. You know what I mean? You bought Hakapi in because you thought,
Timber's actually a centre back by trade anyway.
This is what I mean. You got 4 centre backs on the pitch that are all centre backs by trade, and you got Calafiori, who's a centre back by trade. What are we doing there?
I'll tell you one thing before you go, Fitz. Yeah, I'll tell you one thing. Yeah, you know why this manager's a loser. Yeah, and why they're not going to win anything. We've said now, yeah, that Eze is a number 10. Yeah, let's not forget that Eze was the main reason why Arsenal beat Tottenham by getting that hat trick. Yeah, and I knew this was definitely going to happen. Yeah, as soon as Odegaard is fit, Odegaard comes back into the team. Now Arteta knows that he cannot just drop Eze just like that, because in terms of attacking, Eze's been one of the guys that has been getting goals for them. Yeah. So what he does, he keeps Eze in the team, but plays him from the left. Now, Eze's not a left winger, especially in this formation that Arsenal play. If you look at him at Palace, Palace played 3 at the back, and Eze played as a left 10 where they had wing backs. This Arsenal team, he's literally a winger. So to think that this manager has now brought Odegaard back in, who's going to play, he's the club captain, he plays as the 10, and you're just now shoehorning Eze into the team to play him from the left. And what makes it worse is that Eze was getting goals from the number 10 position and playing well. All of a sudden, Odegaard's back, Eze gets shifted out to the left, has a poor game and comes off. Martin Odegaard plays the full game. Like, tell me that ain't bad management. If I'm Eze, I'm like, fuck you, Arteta.
I'm cussing you out.
Yeah, of course.
You're taking the piss.
And again, I mean, I know some of you probably might think Odegaard is shit. Odegaard's not shit,
No, it's
not.
But
the thing is, you don't remove a player that is scoring goals or playing well. Your team is functioning, okay or well, you might say. And all of a sudden, you now get your club captain back, and your player in that position now has to move out to the left. And then you take him off because he's playing poor. That's because he's not a left winger. And this is why Arteta, for me, is just a poor. He's not going to have what it takes to win the big trophies. Because as a manager, you got to be able to make the big decisions. And the big decision there is, Odegaard, I know you're the club captain, but Eze's my 10 right now until, he suffers a loss in form or a bit of an injury. You've got to bide your time. You don't have any opportunity to just bring him back in and then shoehorn Eze into the team from the left. This is why Arteta will fail for me. Fitz, what do you think though? Do you think? I mean, what do you think about this Arteta guy? Do you think he's got what it takes, or do you think it's a little blip against Villa?
Nah, I've said for a while now, I don't understand how these same Arsenal fans were Wenger out for what my man had done for the club and the struggles that he had and everything against him. But Arteta, year after year, it's just Harry's close. Bro, what trophy do you get for second or below, bro? Like, it doesn't make sense to me, but for some reason they're all happy to give him another year no matter what. Like, well,
bro, I spoke to someone today, and he said to me, we're the second best team in the league. That's what he said to me. I was looking at him thinking, what?
Is that good enough though? So clearly Arsenal fans must think just being top 2 is good enough. Like, we support clubs that historically have always chose to be, I want to be number 1. You get me? These men are happy with second place. Fuck it, it's not really a problem, innit? Like,
I don't know, man.
It's a media love child. Arteta's a media love child. You look at when Emery was there, they're taking the piss out of him. Good evening. Do you know what I mean? These men are taking the piss. Yeah. Now who's come back to haunt you? Man, it's like that ex you tried to get rid of. You thought you was bad. All of a sudden she turns up your front door. Do you know what I mean? Like, they thought they could get rid of Emery. Emery's come back to haunt them, bro. Every season. You think you're winning the title while I'm here? Not today, rude boy.
Sorry, bro. Sorry, man. Sorry.
He's having
Bro,
a crash out.
what did I tell you? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? I'm gonna read you the team right now. Yeah.
Go on.
The men's is in goal. Back three of. Wait a minute.
You sure this is legit? Because it's still a bit early for this.
Nah, bro, I'm telling you now. I'm reading it now. Yeah. Mazraoui's right. The back three is Mazraoui, right side centre back. Aiden Heaven, who we took off by the way, is playing centre back again. Luke Shaw's on the left side of the three.
So one centre back out of three, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. And Heaven has been playing on the left side anyway. Yeah. Ahmad, Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, Diogo Dalot, Brian Mbeumo, Mason Mounts, Matthias Cunha. What did I tell you about this manager? Bro, what did I tell you? This manager is the most obvious manager I've ever seen. I knew he was going to do that.
You understand 1-0 now, innit?
Bro, we've lost the game. Fuck it. Nah, fuck it, man. We've lost the game.
Bro, I said it 3 weeks ago, bro. Like, I'm Nostradamus out here. I'm telling you, I've seen this coming from weeks ago. This is a piss take. Trust me, it's going to hurt me to watch this, but I know what's coming.
Bro, I'm coming back, man. One minute, I'm coming back.
Oh, mate, listen. It's going to be horrible. But again, you've called it 1-0. They're not looking great, are they? It's not like they're going to turn around and be like, oh, actually, we can get a win and blah, blah. Surely these are the games that you should be going, okay, cool. These are games that you don't want to try stuff in. These are games where you should be going, I need 3 points, no?
Yeah. Do
you know what I mean?
100%.
It's not a game where it's like, oh, I'm just going to try out Haven and I'm just going to try out Mazraoui. And I got no real recognized centre back in the Premier League at this point. He's taking a bit.
And like Gav just said there, Aiden's been playing on the left side of the three. The middle is a total different role.
It's a different ball game.
You know what I mean? Like you throw in a young player that's again, like, let's be real, it's a young player, but it's not an academy of ours, you know what I mean? Like we've had bro, you're telling me that we don't have 3 fit centre backs when we play 1 game a week. We've had the same fixture congestion as everybody else in the league with this little catch up after the international break.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you're telling me we can't salvage 3 centre backs? Why, bro? It happened against West Ham as well. Like he started fucking Sean. I think it was Mazraoui there with fucking Aiden. Like, bro, we're playing 1 centre back out of 3, and that centre back's like 18, playing a role that he's never played in. Like, what are we doing, bro?
It makes no sense. I just don't understand why. Like you say, you're playing 1 game a week. How do you not have 3 fit centre backs? Where's Martinez? Where's Harry Maguire? Where? Do you know what I mean,
bro?
Where are these people, bro?
Well, let me read the bench out to you, yeah. Yeah, I'm fucking fed up with this manager, man. I knew he was gonna do that, man. Bayinde, Martinez, Xerxes, Malacia, Dorgu, Yoro's on the Euro. You got wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Start again.
Wait, are you telling me this fucking manager, yeah, is leaving Lenny Euro on the bench, yeah, who's an actual centre back, to play? I like Heaven, yeah, but he took Heaven off at half time, and Luke Shaw's still here. Bro, what are we doing, man? Seriously, Cobby and you. Oh man,
why is he not playing Lenny Euro though through the middle?
Oh, he's a fucking idiot. That's why. He's a fucking idiot. That's the only answer. Like we stole Lenny Euro, yeah, from Real Madrid for this, to be on the bench against Wolves. Bro, listen, this guy's taking the piss. He's taking the piss, this manager, seriously.
Bro, you know what's even worse though? He's filling up spots with players that you know isn't Malacia. Bro, why have we got Malacia on the bench? Does Malacia have any hope of playing tonight? Bro, Luke Shaw, Dorgu, and fucking Dalot and Mazraoui could all get their legs broke in 1 game and he still wouldn't get subbed on.
Bro, we got 3 left backs. 3 left backs in the squad. 3 left backs. Where you left back in the squad?
Bro, I'm done. I've been done with this manager for a long time, bro. But fuck
You
me.
know what? I'm just gonna continue laughing, man. 'Cause if I don't laugh, I'll cry, man. Because you know what? You know what pisses me off as well. Yeah, I'll tell you now. Yeah, he's setting Cunha up to have to fail. We know Cunha cannot play as a 9. He's better as a 10. This manager is so dumb, yeah, and he's so ignorant. He's still playing the guy as a 9. He's still doing that. And I can tell you, he's subs right now. Yeah, Mount will come off for Xerxes. Cunha will go to the left. Ugarte will come on for Casemiro. Dorgu will come on for Dallo. Yoro will come on for Heaven. What are we doing?
I agree with them all, but I think that it's not Mount that gets subbed off. I think Cunha comes off as Xerxes.
Okay, Cunha then.
But that's still a piss take that you can predict it. You know what I'm saying? And nothing, bro. Come on, bro. And you can even get a rough estimate on what minute they'll be fucking brought on.
That's an abusive relationship, Wes. You might just get into this again.
Bro, it's not a relationship, it's just abuse, man. Trust me.
I just see him once a week to get slapped in the face.
Bro, you know what? I'm just not going to say nothing, man. I'm just going to just see what happens because I'm telling you now, if he doesn't win this game, man, I just want to see everyone on it, man. On it. Like, get this fucking clown out of there. Seriously. This is unacceptable, man, if he doesn't win this game. Unacceptable. You know? But I'll say to you, I'm going to be positive here. I'm going to say 2-0. But I'm going to ignore it. 2-0, I'm going to say.
I'm not gonna lie.
He's made one change, yeah? He's made one change from the team that drew 1-1 to West Ham. And surprise, surprise, Joshua Xerxes comes out. This manager is an absolute disgrace, I'm telling you. He does not like footballers.
Did Haven start that game then? Again?
Haven started and come off.
It's the same back. That's what I'm saying. Same back three, bro.
Same back line.
He's a prick, this manager. Same back three.
Because I clocked it against West Ham. I even said it to my son. Like when I saw the lineups, were like, we're playing one centre back out of 3.
You best just hope that their striker doesn't abuse Haven, boy.
Well, they got Strand Larson, so he's quite durable, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I'll tell you one thing, yeah. You see Wolves' defense, yeah. They've got 3 Africans in that back line there, yeah. And you're playing Cunha, who's a 10, up against that. Yeah. Cunha is not going to have a good game, I promise you. Yeah. I promise you. And it's not his fault because his fucking manager just doesn't understand that he's not a 9. Just play Xerxes as the 9, Cunha instead of Mount, and just behave yourself. Why are we doing this for? Seriously. Bro, why is he doing this, man? Seriously. I don't understand anymore. He's taking the piss, this manager.
Oh man,
he's taking the piss, man. I've had enough, man. Like I just can't believe it. I predicted Mount will start. I knew it. I knew Mount and Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw, Bruno in the same team. Dallo.
I know someone else that doesn't like Dallo actually.
The thing is, yeah, you see Dallo, yeah. Dallo, like I wouldn't say I can't stand Dallo, yeah. But this system, he doesn't play as a wing back. This system, he's a right-sided centre back. You know, in a 4 at the back, he's back up to Mazraoui at right back. But this manager thinks it's a good idea to play him left wing back. What's he going to start doing now? Using his long throws yet again?
Probably.
Yeah, ridiculous, man. Bro, let's move on from this team, man, because I'm getting fed up, man. But, seriously, getting fed up, man. But, yeah, Arsenal, what you guys making this Arsenal team, man?
It could be worse. You could be Arsenal and have 4 recognised centre-backs all playing in your back 4.
Yeah,
and then complain.
Yeah, but at least they'll be familiar surroundings, you know what I mean?
Listen, and then complain when you lose the game and go, we went up full strength. Ruben, what are we doing there? What are we doing there? What are we doing there? Because I tell you what I would have done personally. I would have personally have played Ben White as a centre-back rather than Timber.
Yeah.
I just feel like Timber got bullied. I don't know if you man saw it. There was a couple of times he was on his ass, bro. He was on his ass a couple of times, bro. It was just madness. And this is the thing. The thing I look at is I go, Arsenal, like you say, I think had Unai Emery been given the money that Arteta's been given, I think he'd have won the league. You know,
Bro, he would have, man. He would have.
I
He
think
would
he'd
have.
have won the league. Because when you look at
I'm hearing people tell me that Arteta's better than Unai Emery. Like, this is what I'm trying to say, man.
Nah, but when you look at what he's done for Aston Villa, bro, I'm telling you now, had he been given the backing that Arteta had, bruv, he'd have won them a league by now, bruv.
100%.
He'd have won them a league by now, bruv.
100%. I can't even disagree with that, man. He's a good manager.
I just think they've done him dirty, bro. I think they did him dirty at Arsenal, bro. Because you got to think, when people were complaining about Aubameyang, you got to remember, Aubameyang that year got Golden Boot. There was a year where he came in, and I think it was him. I can't remember if it was him and Mane and Salah all shared it, but I know it was him and Salah that definitely shared a Golden Boot one year. And the next year when Arteta came in, they were like, "Oh, we need to get rid of Aubameyang." I'm like, this is the same Aubameyang that got Golden Boot, bruv. It's the same Aubameyang that got Golden Boot, bruv. What are we doing here? Do you know what I mean? And people are
again, these managers, man. I think the problem with these managers, you know, is that they think they're bigger than the players. This is what's happening now. You know, it's all about their system and all this other bollocks, man. Like, rather than the players, that's what it is. And again, when we're saying that Aubameyang was a goal scorer for Arsenal, you know, I wouldn't if when Arteta got rid of Aubameyang, if they went and won a title with getting rid of him, you'd be like, fair enough, man. He's been vindicated in his decision. Yeah. But they ain't been nowhere near the title.
But so you went
like, what's the point?
But again, you went and bought a Chelsea reject in Kai Havertz. You paid 75, 60 mil for. Then you went and bought a Man City player that couldn't even get into a Man City team and rarely plays for now, in Gabriel Jesus. You then went and bought a guy in the Portuguese league who was banging in goals, and now we're looking at him and going, big man, your man's first touch, send it out for a corner. What are we doing here? Like, what are we doing here? These are the players you're telling me that are going to win you the league. You're crazy. Eze, I can get on board with. Odegaard, I don't think he's a captain. I don't think he's a leader.
No.
You were better off sticking with Xhaka. Xhaka would have won you a title.
Xhaka's a leader, though. That's the thing.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, even like there was a few shots that Odegaard took on thing. Again, no power behind it. He's hit it straight at the keeper. I'm like, pick a side. Like, why are you going down? Like, pick a side. What are we doing?
Yeah.
And this is the problem. And that's the problem. The problem is I just don't think Arteta has the mentality to push them over that line.
Well, it's been proven 6 years and 6 years on the bounce, man. So I think it's good. It's good judgment. You know what I mean?
The last team he won a cup with was Unai Emery's side, wasn't it?
Bro, there you go. There you go, man. And these jokers still want to try and say that this guy's winning. I mean, there's people saying that he'll win everything this season. How? When?
Mate.
Why?
But again, this is where it starts to capitulate now. So I now look at it and go, you're top of the Champions League, you're top of the league, yeah? You're going into games and thinking, oh yeah, it's going to be all right. I'm telling you now, this is where Arsenal start to drop off. This is where City, because Foden's looking like a hell of a player.
Haaland, we're gonna get onto him. Don't worry, we'll get onto him.
Do you know what I mean? Shirky. Wait, listen. Man City, when it starts clicking, it starts.
See, we got Shirky, we got Mount. Yeah, you see what I mean?
Mate, it's all starting to click together.
Deep that again, yeah? What I just said. City got Shirky, we got Mount. Shirky costs 30 mil.
Yeah.
Mount costs 60 and has number 7. And he's on 250.
Yeah, man.
You know? Like, this is trying to tell you, man. This club ain't serious. This club is not serious. You know, not serious.
So, question for you then. Let's say you get rid of Amorim in January. Yeah. Let's say you give him to January, you get rid of him in January. Yeah. Who do you go and get? Who do you go and get to steady your ship right now?
Who's that for? Me or Fitz?
both of you. We'll start with you, Gav. Who'd you go and get?
For me, I think the very fact that we've made it to January is tricky because I just don't know if a full-time manager comes in and takes over this shit show right now. That's the problem.
No. Yeah, just an interim. You just need someone.
So it's looking like an interim. If you go and get me a Carrick, a Xavi probably, and then see how they get on, because the very fact that this manager's lasted this long is part of the problem, because his arse should have been sacked time ago. And in that way, you can bring in a Xavi or a Glasner or an Iraola. Obviously, my first choice is Zidane. Them guys could have come in time ago, But I think the fact that we're going to be hitting January and it's looking like this manager might survive till then, it's going to have to be an interim. And I think at this moment in time, I think realistically, you've got Carrick or you've got Xavi, because Xavi's not in the job, neither is Carrick. So that's what I'm looking at the moment. An interim, That's part of the problem. See what I mean?
Personally, I'd probably go the same way. Like, it'd have to be an interim in it, but I'd probably lean more towards Carrick if it's gonna be an interim. Like, it's got to be a United player if it's an interim, because it's got to be someone that's getting the club back to their philosophies. You know what I mean? Like, get some young players in, because anytime, like, if you look back when Giggs was interim, when Ollie stepped in, like, every time, like, they brought in kids and just been like, right, back to basics. You know what I'm saying? And that normally turns it around, because there's like, all the fans feel it, you know what I mean? Everyone feels like, yo, we're getting back to like what United's about now. You know what I mean? So I feel like that, followed by, I'd like to see someone like a Glasner, because he's proven that he can do it in this league with lesser quality in his teams. You know what I mean? You give him a team with the quality that we've actually got, let him do his thing, and also have a fucking summer window. I feel like he'd be doing bits for us, but temporarily it's got to be an ex-United player, and Carrick's the only logical one that you could like go towards. Like, some people might say Keane, but again, some people will say it because Nicky Butt recently brought it up, and to be fair, his first stint at Sunderland, he did actually do bits. They call that the Mackham miracle his season, bro.
Bro, I'll tell you this now, if we sack this clown in Amorim and bring in Roy Keane, I'm even worse.
It's a myth. Roy Keane
it's a myth. Come to the club. I don't care about his passion and this and that. Roy Keane's in the studio for a reason, because he's a shit manager.
Mate, he'll be in there slapping, man.
That's what I'm saying. He lost touch with the game. The game's not the same game. He couldn't step into a modern dressing room. That was why, like, he actually fucked up towards the end of his managerial career. You get me? Like, his very, very start at Sunderland, he did really well, but then obviously he fucked it all up because he went in there with that old school mentality, and it's like, nah, HR's pulling him in left, right, and centre. You know,
just like Carragher told Casemiro, leave the game before the game leaves you. The game left Roy Keane, so I don't want to see Roy Keane nowhere near this club.
That's what I'm saying. Logically, it's Carrick in it, obviously.
Carrick knows football, man.
And he's been managing recent as well. You know what I mean? He's not done a bad job. Where was he? Middlesbrough, innit?
Middlesbrough,
yeah.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, realistically, he's the most logical choice for an interim. But after that, I'd like to see a Glasner. And if you can't get Glasner out, you've got to go for someone that's actually available. Zidane's the dream, innit? But Zidane's holding out for the France job. That's the only job he's taking now.
But do you know why I want Zidane? Is because I'm looking at the aura that Zidane would have. You know, no one's going to try and test Zidane, for one. There'll be an awe of him. And the kind of player that he was, he's just going to rate the ballers. This club is allergic to ballers. And as long as this club is allergic to ballers, we ain't doing anything. Simple as that.
To a degree, though, don't forget as well, like, there's people our age that really grew up on Zidane and idolized Zidane, you know what I mean? And they're man at the end of their careers now. For the kids, realistically, for the age group that we've got, if we had Xavi's got that aura.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So Xavi, same can be said because realistically, like for us, Zidane's presence is different in it. But would it be the same for a 25-year-old, or would they be talking Xavi and Iniesta?
Yeah.
But for me, if knowing that Zidane's really out of the equation, Xavi's a good shout. But for me, bear in mind, do you remember Laurent Blanc come to United for the very last season before he retired? Because he's always been a United fan. So he'd be a nice option for us because he'd be someone that would go back to the club's philosophy. Like I say, he's a fan first. You know what I mean? So
I think the only thing is
realistically,
his name hasn't really been mentioned, though, isn't it? That's the only thing.
he's in the top 5 in the fucking betting odds for the next manager.
Oh, serious?
Yeah, man. Last time I checked, he was tied. Laurent Blanc had the same odds as Zidane.
Okay.
So he's in the conversation still.
Bro, just bring me someone in that plays 4 at the back, man, and we keep it moving. Like, it's not too much to ask. Play players in the right positions, and it's a good start. You know what I mean?
Tell you what I wish they'd do. I wish they'd just allow normal people to apply for managerial roles. Could you imagine? Steve from down the pub. I've just applied to be Manchester United manager. I'm telling them all what I think.
Trust me.
You know what I mean? I don't care what they're on.
Hey guys, breaking news. Mo Salah has been dropped and may play for the last time tomorrow. He's not playing against Inter tomorrow, is he? He's dropped.
Nah, be on the bench though, won't he?
What, for the Inter game tomorrow? I heard he's been dropped already.
Nah, yeah, it'll be because apparently there's a press conference and I think what's his name's come out. I think Arne Slot's come out and basically they're discussing that. So I don't know if he'll be dropped and basically told that this is what's going to happen. Because no matter what, he's going to AFCON, innit? Like, he is going to AFCON. So
you know what? I think he's done it on purpose, you know? I think he's done it on purpose, Salah.
You think so?
Yeah, like, come on, man. What's the coincidence he's going to AFCON and he's now come out with this? Like, he could have just done this after AFCON.
Yeah, but you've been gone. You'll be gone for because he won't be back till what, February?
Yeah,
maybe a bit later, depending on where Egypt get to, and you got to think to yourself, he'll be like, I know I'm gonna play every game in Egypt. He knows he's gonna play every game in Egypt.
Yeah,
right? There's no doubt in that. But the question now will be, what's he coming back to? That'll be the question. Because Liverpool now will look at it and go, do we cash in? And I don't think they will want to. I think they'll keep him around for Van Dijk.
Yeah.
I think
the thing with Salah, I think it's the disrespect, isn't it? This is why he's come out with what he's done.
Yeah. I think they'll just basically turn around and I think they might even get rid of Slot, you know. I'm not gonna lie.
What, before Salah? Yeah, I don't know, you know. I can't.
I think they get rid of Slot before they get rid of Salah, bro. I reckon they get rid of Slot, bring Gerrard in for 6 months, and then get him back.
Oh my god!
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I think, and that's what it's like. What Fitz was saying.
Gerrard and Keane in the dugout, you know.
I tell you why now though, because Gerrard is Liverpool through and through, innit? You need someone that knows the club,
bro.
And he's a man that knows what it means to play in a Liverpool shirt.
Didn't my man get sacked from El Ettifaq?
No, but as an interim, could you not see the players fucking playing for Gerrard?
You know what I mean? Playing for
Gerrard, man. Kanat been struggling, but I don't think he's playing for anyone.
Mate, as an interim, though, I don't think it's a full-time job, but as an interim,
yeah. I think if Slot gets sacked some point in January, you bring in Gerrard to the end of the season and let Xabi Alonso take over, innit?
Yeah, literally.
I can see that happening.
Sorry for spamming this question, but this is a question for Jonas. Who is your favorite all-time Liverpool player? Mine is Divock Origi. Boy, Jay, man, you're lucky I don't block you, man. Divock Origi. He's taking the piss. He's taking the piss. Divock Origi. You got man like Suarez and Sturridge and Gerrard.
Fernando Torres. You got Emil Heskey. You got Fowler.
Man said Heskey, you know. Chill out, bro.
What a Heskey. Listen, say what you want.
Bro, you could have said John Barnes, Robbie Fowler, Michael Owen had stayed quiet, but fucking Heskey.
Say what you want.
Bro,
Heskey was a bad boy.
All right. You know what, Jay? I'll let you off for that, man. You got one more strike though, bro, because Divock Origi. I'm taking the piss. Divock Origi. My God, man, is it that bad now? Is it that bad?
Nah. Go on, Jonas. Who's you saying to your all time? No.
I bet it's worse.
It's got to be Gerrard. It's got to be Gerrard. Like, there's no other man that could lift the team and take us to where we had been taken to. Like that game, that AC Milan game, there is no other man I could have turned around and gone. Do you know what I mean? Like, like
no, I hear it.
I don't know. Like, for me, it's between him and Fernando Torres. Fernando Torres was horrible. He was, when him and Gerrard were playing together, he was horrible, bro.
Yeah, but Torres wasn't better than Suarez, man. You can't be saying Torres.
No, he weren't better than Suarez, but the amount of spins and nightmares he gave defenders, he was horrible. El Nino, before when him and Gerrard were playing together, ridiculous. Suarez could do unspeakable things, but Torres for me, as a striker, Torres for me is horrible. He is horrible because he pops up in the positions where you think, how the fuck did you get there? You were just over there. Like, what are you doing there? Whereas Suarez, you sort of go, oh, you're an arsehole, but I like you as a good arsehole. Do you know what I mean? Like, when you're playing against him, you're like, you're an arsehole. But when he plays for you, you're like, I'll fucking have you any day. I'll have you any day of the week.
Yeah.
So,
you know, one of my favorite Liverpool players and one of my favorite players in the Premiership is Robbie Fowler, man. Robbie Fowler was ridiculous, man.
Yeah, he was.
That left foot was just it was sweet left footwear. But Foxy Danny says Mark Owen. I swear he was an actor. Mark Owen. And Bruce Grobbelaar. My God. Spaghetti legs. Bruce Grobbelaar, you know. I forgot about him. That's taking it way back, man. Bruce Grobbelaar, you know.
It's just mad. Jersey
Dudek, yeah. Jimmy Traore.
Yeah, freaking hell. Ryan Babel.
Hey,
Cisse, man. Jibril Cisse, man.
Jibril Cisse. Hey, I got one for you. Andre Wisdom. What a guy.
Nah, listen, Steve Finnan, man. Steve Finnan was the guy.
Okay, man.
Hey, you guys have been in the mud with them players, man.
Oh, mate.
What was his name? What was that guy's name? Andre Voronin.
Oh, mate. We had some. Oh, mate. Do you remember when we bought Aquilani? I thought Aquilani was going to be the guy. Yeah. Bro, I thought he was going to be the guy. K1 did fuck all.
I remember you guys tried to pass off Lucas Leiva, man, as the next big thing, like he's Brock Lesnar. You know what I mean?
Oh, mate. Lucas
Leiva was dead, man.
He played for that badge, though.
Bro, I don't give a damn what badge he was playing for. He was shit, man, honestly. I've never seen a Brazilian that bad. You know what I mean?
Mate, you couldn't believe he was Brazilian.
He wasn't Brazilian, man. He wasn't Brazilian. That guy was Paraguayan or something, man. He wasn't Brazilian, man. I've never seen a Brazilian midfielder like that. So basic. Oi, Milan Baros.
Yeah, G.
Oi, Baros was deadly, though, to be fair.
He was deadly.
He was deadly.
My other favourite player is Daniel Agger. Daniel Agger again. Brutal.
Oh, Daniel Agger.
Centre back.
Skirtle as well.
Skirtle looked like he catch you down the alley, bruv.
Yeah. Skirtle and Skirtle reminded me of like a bit like not obviously in quality, but a bit like Yap Stam, that mean bald head.
Yeah,
didn't take any prisoners.
He just looked mean, bruv.
Yeah, madness. What's this? Gav, is Messi playing tomorrow? For who?
They probably think it's Inter Miami playing City, bro.
No, it's Inter Milan, not Inter Miami. It's Inter Milan. Skriniar plays for Skriniar didn't play for Liverpool. Skriniar played for Inter Milan.
Yeah.
And was he at Napoli? No,
No.
Napoli was that? I know it was at Inter Milan. There's someone else, but yeah. But anyway, let's move on before we wrap up. Anyway, Phil Foden.
Mate.
You know what? Yeah, I have to say, yeah. When England played the last qualifier, I said I don't think Foden gets on that plane because there's too many players in that attacking midfield position. And not to say that Foden isn't better than them, but I think the way that Tuchel wants to play, I just don't know how Foden fits in. And again, the fact that he played him as a false nine, it means he's back up to Harry Kane, and we know Harry Kane's going to play. Yeah. I think I have to say, yeah, And this is why I think City win the league, because they've got game changers all over the pitch. You know, Cherky. I mean, Cherky's ridiculous.
You see
Foden,
his Rabona.
bro, that's
Off
nothing.
the head off.
Bro, I remember someone showing me a clip here of
Mate.
Cherky in training. Yeah. And I'll tell you now, yeah, this guy is just ridiculous. Like the talent he has, yeah, left foot, right foot, outside the foot, striking, just hitting corners like easy.
Yeah.
And I think Foden, to be honest with you, man, and again, Haaland's gone a bit quiet, and Foden has he's been a match winner.
Yeah.
And I think as it stands right now, he's firmly on that plane. Like, and I didn't think that, but he's changed his form around. And at this moment in time, I think if Tuchel's naming his squad tomorrow, he's definitely going. You know, and obviously, if he stays clear of injury and obviously keeps his form up, there's no doubt he'll be on that plane. But did you guys obviously see the game against who they play against? Sunderland, yeah.
Did you see the challenge? Did you see the challenge the Sunderland player made for the red card?
I can't remember it.
Mate, it literally been on probably 8 minutes. He literally just got subbed on, and honestly the challenge was disgusting.
Well, who was the player?
I'll tell you who it was.
Because I didn't even see it.
It was. Where is it? What is his name?
I'm not gonna lie. I remember it was the last clip on the match of the day, innit? But I can't I'm blacking out on the fucking actual challenge. I can't really remember it. But I never watched it.
Luke 09.
Oh yeah. I said that. Yeah, but that was right at the end, wasn't it?
That was right.
Yeah. Who did he foul again? I forgot though.
So he got
Matthias Nunez.
Yeah, he got shown a yellow, and then they were like, "Go and check VAR."
It's a red, yeah.
Red.
But again, man, I mean, Cherky's just a joke, man. Like, how Man City got him for that cheap as well? Like, it's
mad.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Like, and again, I think I heard something as well that Foden and Cherky, like even in training, man, they've got a close connection in terms of how they play together. And you can see that on the pitch, man, because they're both in sync with what with how they play.
Yeah.
And boy, I have to say it, man. I'm not a big fan of him, but Doku as well. I mean, he's causing problems. Yeah, man. I think they're gonna. I think I'm still saying City win the league, man, because I think out of their last 5 games, they've won 4 and lost 1, and the game they lost was against Newcastle. And that game against Newcastle, I watched that, yeah. And they should have been 1-0 up early with Haaland, but Haaland fluffed his lines. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man, Foden's literally. I think he's got something like. Has he got something like 4 goals or something in his last 4 games or something like that, or 3 games or something like that?
Yeah, 3 games, I think it is.
Yeah,
that's 3 games. He scored 2 the other game, 1 against them. So yeah, I think it's 4 and 3.
4 and 3, yeah. That's what I thought, yeah. So, but yeah, man, he's doing well, man. And you know what it is as well, yeah. I think even he would admit this as well, that Cole Palmer has overtaken him. He has, but I think as it stands now, obviously Palmer's been injured. I think Foden with the form he's showing, I think he's slowly starting to, get back at Cole Palmer in a sense.
Yeah, it's back in the conversation again now, isn't it?
Yeah, because Phil Foden's never finished in the top 10 of the Ballon d'Or. Cole Palmer has. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is the thing, man. I think Foden is probably looking at that, thinking, Palmer's younger than him. He's come from City as well, and he's clearly overtaken him. And I think Foden now is kind of now or never in a sense. And again, because Foden's been on the scene for so long, like he's obviously now a leader at Man City, but people still look at him as a young player. But the guy's like 25, 26 now, I think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
man. He's definitely showing up right now, man. What other games were on the weekend? I forgot. Oh, Palace beating. Hey, listen, you see Palace, yeah. I mean, look at what Palace are doing. They're fourth in the league, yeah. And Glasner's been there for what? Was it his second season now?
Yeah.
First season he got them in Europe. Second season he's got them fourth right now, with half the budget. Yeah. And losing one of his best players in Eze. And look at what he's doing. But yet we're meant to be believing in Ruben Amorim. Why? You see what I mean? Why? What? Because he talks well in the press conference.
Yeah, it's mad.
He don't even talk well. He just talk shit. Like, yeah. Listen, man. Let me not go into that guy because we're playing soon. Yeah, but I just don't understand it, man. And again, Glasner, Glasner for me, he's definitely one of the names in there. I think the only thing I would say about Glasner, yeah, and again, I think he's only doing it because he's adapting to the players that he has. Yeah, I'm just a bit wary. Is he gonna go with a three at the back at United? But I don't think he will if he does come because I think he's adapting to what he's got.
Yeah, I think he's playing with what he's got in it.
Yeah,
and he knows what works.
Yeah. So, but yeah, man, they beat Fulham. I think Fulham, to be fair, man. I like Marco Silva. I think he's a decent manager, but yeah, I don't want no Portuguese manager or player back at this club unless you're Nuno Mendes or Vitinha, because I just can't be doing that no more, man. Ruben Amorim, Dallo, and Bruno Fernandes. Yeah, that takes the piss now, man. So we have to leave them out. But yeah, I think Fulham actually on 17 points. Funny enough, so I can't remember what position they're in the league, but I think they're about 15th or 16th or something like that. So yeah, it's crazy, man. But what other games are there? I'm trying to think.
There was Brighton and West Ham, which was 1-1.
Oh yeah, I only saw the highlights of that game. You guys see that game?
No.
Yeah, I watched it with my son, but to be fair, thinking about it now, there wasn't much that really stood out. West Ham were battering them at first. Brighton didn't really look like they come to play like first half. Second half they played a bit better, but
Baleba didn't play. He didn't play, did he? Baleba.
Who?
Baleba.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Oh, he started, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty certain he started, but he definitely was on the pitch. I swear he got booked at one point.
Again? My God,
I swear he did. I swear if he didn't, he definitely had a close call with one anyway. You get me? Cause I remember him having a conversation, like a telling off, innit?
Okay.
But yeah, like there weren't much that really stood out throughout the match. Like I kind of expected a draw between them, innit?
Yeah.
But yeah.
You know what was mad from what I see, yeah? How funny is it that Paqueta and Somerville didn't play against United and back for Brighton? I'm telling you this now, yeah? If both of them played against United, West Ham win the game.
Yeah.
Telling you, they win the game. But I wonder what happens with Paqueta, man, because I tell you now, I have Man United in the heartbeat, but he's got
to be leaving West Ham, surely. He'll be looking at leaving West Ham.
He's a top 6, top 4 player, man, no doubt. As I said, I think a perfect club for him would be Newcastle. Because Newcastle have Brazilians in Bruno Guimaraes and Joel Linton there already. They play a 3 in midfield, but he can play as a 10. It gives them options. They're in Champions League as well. I think that'd be a good move for him. But I love him at Man United, but the only way he comes to United is if Bruno goes, and that's not going to happen, unfortunately, in January. So it's crazy, man. Who else was there?
Bournemouth, Chelsea, 0-0.
Oh yeah, I mean Chelsea. What? Chelsea got what? 2 points from the last 3 games.
Hey,
it's not great, is it?
Looking shocking and that.
I heard Esteval was on Yamal's level You see what these people are doing. Yeah, I like Esteval, man, but sometimes just relax, man, with all these comparisons. Like Yamal's a key player and was a key player for club and country at 16. Tell me another player that's done that. You can't be comparing Esteval to Yamal. Not now, anyway. You know what I mean? Yeah, I even heard Max Dowman being compared to Yamal. Like, this is what people are doing, man. Dowman can't even get in the Arsenal first team on a regular basis. You know what I mean? And Dowman's good, yeah. He's got a lot of potential, but you can't compare them with Yamal. Yamal's a freak, man. You shouldn't be a key player for club and country at the age of 16. The guy's still studying, and he's a key player for club and country. And it's not like he's playing for, like, no disrespect, like Singapore, you know what I mean, or like, I don't know, Zaragoza. The man's playing for Barcelona and Spain.
Yes,
and he's a key player for club and country. He's the go-to guy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. But yeah, I think Chelsea, in terms of their strike force, boy. João Pedro's gone off the ball. I mean, Liam Delap's looking as bad as Gyökeres, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. And it just shows, man, no Caicedo. They struggle, man. They struggle. But I don't know, man. I think a point against Bournemouth, to be fair, away, isn't too bad. So that's what they're probably looking at, you know. So yeah, man. So yeah, anyway, we're gonna wrap it up anyway. But yeah, Spurs, Brentford. Yeah, listen, let's move on from Spurs and Brentford, man. They're not serious, them clubs there. But yeah, listen, I'm gonna try and get ready for this game, man. You know what? I was actually gonna go to the gym, man, but I'm gonna watch this game because I can't miss this. I'm saying that now, man, because that team he's played, he best win. He best win. So yeah, man. Is kicking off at 8 o'clock?
Yeah, it's 8 o'clock.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that, man, because I don't know what's going on with this manager, but he's under pressure, man. And as I say, man, you will see an almighty crash out tonight, man, if we don't win this game. So I'm gonna be glued to it, man. But yeah, you, man, big up for coming on, man. You guys got anything you want to plug?
No, just give me a follow on Insta and on Twitter, which we'll put in the bio. So no.
Yeah, cool.
Nah, nothing for me really. Just next time, Jonas, I've got the proof that Virgil van Dijk is not a top 50 centre back of our time. I've got.
Bro, sorry. Before we wrap, yeah, let's go on to it quickly then. Before we wrap.
You sure? It's a list of 50 names, bro.
Nah, go on. We got time. We got 10 minutes. Go on.
All right. So bear in mind, someone in the comments was telling me it also comes down to what you've won. Yeah. So that's gonna have to get thrown into the mix. If there's anyone that you question, I've got what they've won there as well, innit?
Boy, I'm starting to think that Virgil might be at 50th.
Yo, this is what I'm saying. Yo, he's won a UCL, 2 Prems, a Club World Cup, an FA Cup. I'm not counting League Cups, because fuck a League Cup. And he's won a Scottish League, yeah? That's it. So UCL, Club World Cup, 2 Prem, and a Scottish League. Now I've got 4 that don't even play centre-back that I take first. Frank de Boer, Maldini, Thuram, and Rijkaard. Any disputes there?
Wait. Are we doing in the world or just Premier League?
Nah, world, bro. I'm saying all time.
Okay.
Centre-backs of all time is not in the top 50.
Boy.
Are you arguing Frank de Boer, Maldini, Thuram, or Rijkaard?
I'm not arguing. Go on.
You know what?
You know what? Yeah? I'd have him in there in a Frank de Boer.
What?
Frank de Boer.
You take him over Frank de Boer?
Yeah.
Consistency is key, bro. He's won 2 Prems, yeah? Frank de Boer, 5 Eredivisie. He's won 5 Dutch leagues.
Okay. No. Van Dijk.
Yeah.
Van Dijk's won 2 Prems.
Yeah? Frank de Boer's won 5 Erdivisies, yeah? A La Liga, 3 Dutch Cups, a UEFA Cup, a UCL, and everything else in Holland.
Did he ever go to England?
He did it in Spain, bro. He did it at Barca.
He was cultured, to be fair. He was cultured.
Yeah, but yo, this is what I'm saying. Look at what he's won Consistency is key. Top level players win trophies all the time. Two leagues, bro. Van Dijk is at the end of his career now. He's won 2 league titles.
I'm not being
Frank
funny.
de Boer has won 6 league titles, won a Champions League at Ajax, and won a fucking UEFA Cup as well.
I'm not being funny on that. We're saying this, yeah. We're saying this, yeah. But you got to look at who my man's competing with. Like, look at the team. Look at the Man City team that he was competing with.
Right. But one sec. Do you really think Frank de Boer playing against guys like Stoichkov and Hadji and Romario was playing against slouches?
I'm not saying he's playing against slouches. What I'm saying is you can't take away from Van Dijk what he's done up to this point.
Bro, I'm not taking away that he in Premier League terms, he probably is in the top 50 at least. He's got to be, yeah. But I'm saying all-time centre backs because people hype him up when it's not his actual defensive work that actually gets it done for him and puts him in the conversation.
Or a defender.
Yeah.
But you say this, but with age. So let's look at him from. So now he's what, 34, 35?
Around that age, innit?
So he's 34, 35. Now I'm not being funny or nothing. He's not gonna go into every challenge. I don't expect that. What he does do is back off. It's a different ball game.
Bro, it's the aura defending.
Right,
it's a different ball game with defending now.
But this is what I'm saying though, bro. Scholes and Butt mentioned it recently on a podcast as well. Can Salah and Van Dijk be considered all-time greats of the game when they don't do it consistently? They've turned it on for 2 seasons.
You say that, but the seasons that we were competing with City, so the season that we're talking about where we're competing with City,
bro, I'm not discrediting that, but what about every other? This is what I'm saying, bro. If these men were great players, would they not be winning? Bro, Vincent Kompany has won 4 league titles. That's consistency, bro.
But look at the team he was in.
And one of them was in Scotland, by the way.
Look at the team he was in. Look at the City team that Kompany was in.
But bro, you're acting like yous man have had shit teams. Yous man have been competing with that City team, convincingly competing. Yeah?
Fitz, you're wrong, by the way. You're wrong. He's won 3 league titles, Van Dijk.
He's won 3.
We're not counting Scottish.
All right. That means he's won 2 then. If he's
won 2 then. Cool.
He's won 2 then. All right. So okay. And now moving on quickly because I don't want you up too much time.
Even better.
Yeah. Even though these man ain't in my era, like you can't dispute it. Bobby Moore. Pele said he's the best.
Bro,
Bro,
can't go that far back.
Are we really going that far back?
What? So you're telling me So you're telling me Beckenbauer isn't in the conversation because he won 2 Ballon d'Ors, a World Cup, a Euro, and 5 Bundesliga? Just because it's before our time, we don't count that. Franco
Baresi as well.
Baresi's in there. Fucking Passarella won 2 World Cups and 7 Argentinian leagues. You can't. Andy was the top goal scoring defender in football until Ronald Koeman. And bear in mind, Ronald Koeman needs to go in there as well with a Euro, 4 La Ligas, 5 Eredivisie. Yeah? Filippo Galli, 5 Serie A's and a Champions League. These men have to go in.
Wait, so what are we saying then? That Van Dijk is a fraud then, basically? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
But we're saying this, but you have to remember, in this modern day of football, Van Dijk is the only centre-back, yeah, that got into the top, 3, 4? I think it was 2 points of win or 3 points of winning a Ballon d'Or. And you
didn't win it though. But didn't win it. Okay. Let's go more recent. Let's go more recent players then, yeah.
And Messi. This is the peak when we're talking about Ronaldo and Messi. And Van Dijk's in that conversation.
Bro, you're sounding like Arsenal. Bro. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
But bro, listen to what I'm saying. Jonas. Yap Stam, 3 Premier League titles, everything in Holland, and a Champions League. Shits on Van Dijk, bro. Yeah? Nestor, a World Cup, 2 Champions League, 3 Serie A, a Euro under 21s, everything in Italy, and a Club World Cup. Why are we talking about Van Dijk being a great defender? This isn't true, bro. Do you want me to carry on?
Van Dijk's a great defender. I'm not gonna change my mind.
All right, you know what, though? Yeah. I think we need to narrow it down because are we looking at trophies won? Or are we
nah. What I'm saying is how it began was defenders that if you know, take the other defender out of the equation. If you know you're gonna pick two defenders, yeah, and you basically I run all these names against Van Dijk's name. You're choosing these names first. And if you're not unwilling to change your mind on how consistently these men performed at the top level over what Van Dijk has done, because trophies have to come into play, because that's what everybody was trying to tell me in the comments when I'm trying to say that, yo, top 50 is not in. So I'm like, okay, trophies included. Let's do this conversation then. Because he's not there. Bro, look at Rio Ferdinand, bro. 6 Premier League titles, a Club World Cup and a Champions League. That's consistency, bro.
But where was Rio at 35?
Bro, I don't care where he was at 35. What did he win in his career? What did he do at his prime? What did Van Dijk do at his prime, bro? What did he do at his prime? If we're talking about taking players from different areas like a Yap Stam, we're taking him in his prime.
He held Konate's hand.
Compared to prime Van Dijk, you're not taking Stam.
Nah, listen, he ain't better than Stam, man. Stam was something else.
Right? Prime Rio, bro. What are you saying? Prime Rio, Van Dijk, prime Van Dijk. Bear in mind, prime Van Dijk. Not man's 34 doing it at this. Like, fuck all them excuses and fucking padding for him.
Yeah, but Fitz, you know what, yeah? If you was to ask me Van Dijk or Rio Ferdinand, yeah, I'll be honest with you. I'm probably just going to say Van Dijk.
But why?
Because Van Dijk has everything that Rio has, but Van Dijk is a better passer of the ball. But then if you're talking about trophies won, this is where Rio's argument will come back into it.
Because it's not. The trophies won for me just explains how consistently these men have done the top level shit.
Yeah, but football's a team game, man.
For Van Dijk, bro, I don't care how well he passes forward, how fucking strong he is, how fucking good he is in the air. Bro, all that shit amounts to fuck all on the fucking football pitch with him.
So if we're saying that, are we then taking it in turn? So if we're saying that about Van Dijk, how can we then say Reece James is the best right back?
Nah, listen, he is, man. Let's not do that. He is, man.
I'm just saying, consistently.
I'd argue that of anyone.
Bro, but this is what I'm saying. Bro, I wouldn't say he's the fucking best right back of all time because consistently he's not in the list. This is what I'm saying.
In the Premier League, I don't think he is yet, but if he manages to stay fit for the entirety right now,
yeah, and this is what I'm saying. If he can manage to do it consistently, and let's be real, if he does it well enough consistently, he will win trophies from doing that.
Yeah.
But
every great player wins trophies. Why is that? Not just because they're in great teams. They create shit. Look at what you said. Your favorite Liverpool player, Steven Gerrard, surrounded by dog shit, won a Champions League medal. That was a great player that deserved a medal. He got his fucking medal, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But he's still pushing the place. It's still a team game. He's still got to push those players into those positions. And this is what I'm saying. I know what you're saying, and it's still.
This is why the argument as well with Harry Kane comes up.
Yeah. Because then you look at Harry Kane and you look at the shit he was dealing with at fucking Tottenham. But then you look at him at Bayern Munich.
Because this is what I'm saying. Like I said it jokingly a couple of weeks ago, but I'd actually take Ledley King over Van Dijk for defensive work.
Ledley King was good though.
And exactly. But he never won anything because he was. But you can't hold Tottenham against him.
No.
You know what I mean?
Let's go through your listing of 50 players better than him.
All right. Yap Stam, Nesta, Vidic, Rio, Blanc. I'll even throw Bruce and Pally. Them man won four prems on the bounce.
You're killing, man. Bruce and Pallister.
Bro. Bruce.
Hey, end the stream.
Nah, bro. Yo.
Hey, you gotta put Ronnie Johnson, Henningberg in there. David May.
No. But we had to put Desai in.
Yeah.
Terry,
Yeah.
Yeah. Sol Campbell.
Ricardo Carvalho.
Yo, he's in the list. Yeah.
Boy.
Fucking Puyo, PK, Varane, Ramos, Pepe, Hierro, Cannavaro, Helguero, Cellini.
It's not looking good, man. It's not looking good.
Exactly. Chiellini, Bonucci, Company, Thiago Silva, Lucio, Alder, Maserati, fucking Roberto Ayala, Taribo West,
Hey.
Golden, Costa Curta, Demetrio Albertini, Cola.
No, Albertini's a midfielder. He's a midfielder. Albertini, midfielder.
Nah, he played centre back as well.
But mainly a DM. I'm not having Albertini in there.
Nah, bro. Desailly did both. Desailly did both.
Albertini.
Okay. Take him out. That's you one that you want to take out. Take him out. Okay, cool. Fucking Cero Ferreira, sorry.
He was a right back. Hey.
Bro, my mum, bro, go check it out. My mum played centre back many times, bro. Many times.
I know he did, but he was made.
Yeah,
Right.
same way. Sammy Kafour played a lot of right back, but he played centre back a lot, bro.
You're not putting Sammy Kafour in, are you?
Yeah, bro. 6 Bundesligas. My mum won an under-17s World Cup with Ghana. Put some respect on Sammy Kafour, bro.
What are we doing there? What are we doing?
Bro. Okay. You've disputed 3, yeah, towards the end of the list. Yeah? All right, cool. Now, basically, the only person left, I've got Otamendi.
Otamendi?
Behave.
Bro, man won a World Cup, a Copa America, 2 Prems, a Portuguese Prem, and an Argentinian Prem.
I'm not having Otamendi.
We're not having Otamendi, man.
So that's 4. That's one set. That's 4, yeah? Okay. Ledley King. You arguing Ledley?
I'm arguing. I'm
Aye.
arguing with Ledley.
Bro, here's 2 more that are disputable for you. Gallas and Colo Torre.
He's better than both of them.
Bro, I'd take them, man, still.
Fitz, you're smoking, man.
But if you're not, I am, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not like nah. But
Colo Torre.
All right. There's 6, yeah, but hold up. Because I had 55 written down, yeah. You've had 6 there, yeah. So let's see if he sneaks in or if he gets a bit higher on your list, innit? Fucking, I'm saying Militao for current players, shits on him.
Gabby Militao.
Yeah, bro. Copa America, 2 Champions Leagues, Club World Cup, 3 La Ligas, everything else in Spain. Consistency.
Alright, to be fair, he was solid.
Yeah, bro. And even when we go down to fucking what they've won, check. I'm gonna read out what he's won first and tell me who it is. A World Cup, 2 Copa Americas, FA Cup, and an Eredivisie. Lisandro Martinez.
Yeah.
And I'd pick the lit, and I'd put the lit before fucking Van Dijk as well.
Behave.
and Mickey van der Ven.
That's not what we're doing there.
No, I'm not throwing Van der Ven, but yo, the lit has won Serie A, Bundesliga, everywhere he's been, he's won the league. That's consistency at a young age.
Yeah,
mate.
He's already shitting on Van Dijk, and he's still got 8 years on him.
Mate, let's see what he does at this shit United team.
All right, so out of them last 3, who are you arguing then? Because so far he just about gets 50th place so far.
I'm sorry, yeah, I can't have Lisandro Martinez in ahead of Van Dijk.
All right, so what? He's 49th on the list.
He's 49th. Okay, yeah.
49th. I had 55 players there because I knew you'd dispute some. And you've disputed fucking 7 so far, bro.
Right, give me a list again. So I need to go for the bottom lot, and I'll tell you because Lisandro goes right out of there.
All right, one sec. All right, so De Ligt and Militao are what's left out of the current players.
I'm having him ahead of De Ligt.
Yeah, I think he goes in ahead of Militao.
Really, considering how consistently these men have won shit.
Yeah, but this argument doesn't make sense because
he's playing in a league where there's 2 teams.
Bro,
the
trophy where is basically a sign of how these men perform at the highest level consistently. Van Dijk evidently don't.
The only thing I would say is the quality of strikers that those defenders were coming up in comparison to now was a lot harder. That's the only thing I would say, yeah. But I'm purely looking at, because again, there's no denying that Van Dijk really hasn't won enough in comparison to those players.
He hasn't won enough.
But the criteria for me should be the player, not.
I hear it, but this is what I'm saying. When you actually go through it, bro, recency bias is gonna play a part in this, because when was the last time you watched Sami Kaffour regularly, bro? You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna lean towards Van Dijk. But when you actually go back and remind yourself of how good this player was, like, don't get twisted. I've had to actually watch fucking videos on these guys and fucking remind myself who's actually a baller.
Bro, like the last time I see Sami Kaffour was today, man, when he was crying in the 99 final.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, obviously, don't forget though. Fucking hell, that Barca team, they were going on for their own treble, bro. When that final was starting, both of us were trying to complete a treble. You know what I'm saying? Like, man was doing bits. I'm telling you.
You cannot have Sami Kaffour ahead of Van Dijk, man. Come on, what are we doing there,
bro?
Sami Kaffour, 6
Bundesligas and a Champions League.
Bro, I don't care how many he won. He's not better than Van Dijk, man. Come on.
Bro. So far, Van Dijk still, even if, right, going back through now, yeah, so you're taking Kaffour off as well, yeah?
You forgot someone.
Go on.
You forgot someone. Lucio.
Nah, Lucio's further up. I said that. Lucio out there, Materazzi.
Cannavaro's in there,
yeah? Yeah, Cannavaro. Couldn't leave out a Ballon d'Or winner, bro.
True. I'm pretty sure there's some more, you know.
PK, Puyol. This is what I'm saying, bro. I've reeled off 55 man. You've disputed about 10 of them, yeah? So we're saying 45th, and you can even think I'm leaving players off. So he's not in the top 50 defenders of all time, bro. Not for defensive work, bro. When people look at Van Dijk, they look at him in a modern game and see it as he's the complete package.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you were talking about defensive work, you're taking bare other players over Van Dijk, bro.
But even defensively, I still think he's brilliant defensively. You can't name me a few players that have either, like, in the prime of his game, you can't name me a player that dribbled past. There was a season where he didn't get dribbled past. And
yeah,
this what,
you know
when
what?
we're talking about defensive work.
But this is where we go back to the quality, though. Look, I've said for time, I'm an advocate that standards have been dropping more and more as seasons go by. So Van Dijk and even Company to an extent hasn't had to play against the same level of strikers that a Lucio has or a Cannavaro has. And going further back, like I say, Coleman and them, man, we're going against Romario and Stoichkov and that. Like, this is crazy work.
No one name he didn't mention. No one name he didn't mention. Aymeric Laporte.
Who?
Aymeric Laporte.
Laporte. Oh shit! This is what I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm saying. I know I've left names off. You get me? I would put
Samuel Umtiti as well.
Exactly, bro. So you're adding 2 people into the list already there, yeah? So
I'm gonna take some more out though as well.
But this is what I'm saying, though, bro. Well, it'll balance out eventually where he's not in the top 50. I'm telling you now. Like, I've just been able to reel off 55, and after going back, you've took off like 9 or 10, bro. You get me? He's not even in the top 40, bro.
I still think he's there.
Bro, who are you taking? Are you taking him over Nestor, Maldini, Stum? It's not happening, bro. Not for defensive work.
Yeah, them Italian guys, man, they just have to stay in there.
See what I'm saying? Even when you go to Spain, bro, PK, Puyol, Sergio Ramos, bro, go and look at what these players have won. That's what great defenders will do for you.
Yeah,
Van Dijk isn't consistent enough to be considered great.
Yeah, but are we saying that because they've won shit? Are we not looking at them as an individual?
No. Because this is what I'm saying. Don't tell me you weren't watching Sergio Ramos in his prime going, what a fucking baller.
Bro, listen.
No. I'm not saying I weren't.
Ramos is in my top 3.
Ramos is brilliant. Ramos is horrible.
What I'm saying. And there was no one sat there in the early 2000s looking at Nesta, not admiring that this guy is the best defender in the world. No one looked at fucking Cannavaro and said he's trash. You know what I mean? But this is what I'm saying. When a player is of a certain quality, you have to say this guy is something else. Now, for me, Van Dijk, in this modern era, Van Dijk is very, very good, but he's not a great player. He can't be considered with those names.
Boy, when Ramos pulled Salah's shoulder, man, that's what took him to number 1 for me. I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, you need someone like in your team, mate. He ain't taking no prisoners.
You do. It's horrible when it's against you, but it's brilliant when it plays for you.
Exactly. But this is what I'm saying. Like, as a defender, I want someone that's gonna get in there and like absolutely ruin a striker's day. For me, Van Dijk isn't that guy. If we took Van Dijk and put him against a player like a prime R9, even fuck that, a prime Michael Owen would do him up, bro.
Yeah, but R9's unfair, man, because R9.
That's why I had to switch it. Just a prime Michael Owen. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fuck him up.
Van Dijk in his prime is fucking quick as hell. Van Dijk in his prime is quick as hell. As quick as Michael Owen is, I just think Van Dijk, his interception, his ball knowledge to step across a player and understand if you think you're going to kick this ball and run, big man, we're not doing that game here. Like, we're not doing that game here. Because I've seen many a man try to match him pace for pace. And he keeps up.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm still lost at Bruce and Pallister. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro. I said to you last time about Bruce, bro. 19 goals in a season. No one can chat to me about Bruce, bro.
I didn't believe that, yeah, but yeah.
Bro, 19 goals in a season, 3 league titles, won the double twice. Bro, you can't put some respect on Bruce and Pally.
They're counting
them man as a partnership brought us back to greatness. Remember that.
Still not believing Bruce scored 19 goals, man. That's training goals.
Bro, I'm not going to lie, bro. Like, that was one of them, like, random facts that my dad just dropped on me when I was growing up. And I was like, they always seem fake. You get me, but it's real as, yo.
Bruce did 19 goals.
19 goals, the 91 season, bro. The year that we won the Cup Winners' Cup.
Bruce got 19 goals and Haaland got 4. Højlund got 4. Like, come on, man.
This is what I'm saying, bro. The level has declined so drastically in football, man.
We know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Honestly, two fucking doubles, 4 Premier League titles, like Cup Winners' Cup as well against Barcelona, bro. These man, you got to put some respect on them. And bear in mind that prime Barcelona with Stoichkov, Hadji, Romario, bro. Like, this real players, bro. You know what I mean?
What would you say though? Yeah, Van Dijk right now would have to do for him to be a bit high up the list, in your opinion?
To be fair, what he had to do was he had to come out more on top. Like that whole fucking, it was him versus Company for me, and like Company did it more consistently in the league, and it pains me to say it because these man, like, either way I lose here, I'm giving flowers to someone that I can't stand either way, because they made my fucking experience as a United fan worse. But Company did it consistently in the league. Now, I know that Virgil's got a Champions League over him, but to be fair, Champions League is one of them. It's difficult to win, but I feel it's harder to win the league. 38 games over the season, that's a more sign of consistency for me. And that's 100%. What I'm saying. Like, when people talk about prime someone, okay, prime's not just picking the best game they ever played. Prime is looking at them through their best period. And for me, Van Dijk's very best period, he didn't do it consistently enough to be considered a great. The only way now he could really do it is if in his later years he's able to fucking start hoarding trophies left, right, and centre. Or if Liverpool can go on a mad run for the next 2-3 seasons, stack up his silverware a bit, then this could be considered his prime. You know what I mean? But then you look at it and you say, well, if this is considered his prime, he's not playing the best. he'd be relying on the rest of the team. So even then, there's an argument that he's not a great player. He's just a good player, a very good player in a very shit era.
Boy, I'll be honest, man. Yeah, it's a fair shout, but I do rate Van Dijk. But yeah, I think if we're basing it on what you said about trophies, etc., then it's a tough argument. I think for me, I would base it on the overall player in terms of the qualities he has and defensively, because I think in terms of his ability on the ball and his defensive work, whether we're saying it's his prime or not, I think he does deserve to be high up the list,
No, I get it, but that's what I'm saying. But then again, like I said, man started laughing when I said, like, well, we can't leave out guys like Beckenbauer and Baresi and that, but it's like there's now for us to go back and try and watch enough of them to really get a fair assessment of what kind of player they were. It's not there, it's not accessible, so it's too hard to do that. So for me, the barometer of consistency is that, well, how much do you win? Now, fair enough, you might be surrounded by a few more great players, but if you are a great player, you will add to your fucking silverware. And like for me, the whole debate about Gerrard, Lampard, Scholes shits on him for trophies, and to me that shows you the consistency. Don't tell me that Lampard wasn't surrounded by quality basically his whole career, because he was. You know what I mean? But Scholes managed to do it more consistently. It tells the story there. You know what I mean? Anyone that watched all three of them, I feel like most of us will acknowledge Scholes was the guy.
Yeah.
But realistically, it's backed up on paper when you look at, well, what have these men won? What did they do? Scholes did it all.
Yeah, Scholes was ridiculous, man.
But it's like I say, it's just that the trophy thing for me is just a barometer of how consistently these men did it. When I see a man's won 7 Serie A's, bro, that's consistent. That means that you've been in the squad, actively participating and contributing to those fucking trophies. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to argue that these men aren't better defenders and weren't more consistent. So you've got to put them higher on the list.
But again, will that not come down to the same thing like we were talking about with Rodrigo? Like, how many minutes are they playing? How many? Do you know what I mean? Like, how many minutes?
Yeah, but again, with the players that I've reeled off there, like, none of these men were bench warmers, and you can go back in history, kind of fucking backs that up as well. You get me?
Yeah.
It's one of them though. Like I say, for me, when people talk about someone now is a great player, like even down to the Jude Bellingham's a great number 10. No, he's not. I know great number 10s. You know what I mean? When people say Virgil van Dijk's a great, like one of the greats, one of the best of all time, like it pisses me off because I'm thinking he's really not. He's just a very good player in a very shit era, and it like,
do you know what? Yeah, that is probably quite fair, to be honest with you. Yeah. He's a top player in probably an average era, yeah.
Which for me, you can't really use, like, you know what I mean? He's not coming up against, like, look at Rio and Vidic and look at the strikers these men had to deal with week in, week out, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. Even you're laughing at Pally and Bruce, bro. These men were dealing with Bergkamp and fucking and Henry, and you know, bro, go back and look at the man that these men were competing against. Fucking Paolo Di Canio and Zola and Vialli, bro. Ridiculous talent, bro.
They were also up against Malcolm Christie. You know what I mean? What are we saying? You know what I mean?
I hear you. But what I'm saying is they were up against more high quality players than Van Dijk is. You know what I mean? If we can reel off the players that played against Pally and Bruce, and then we compare them to the strikers that we're listing for Van Dijk, it's not the same, bro. You know what I mean? It's not the same. It can't be considered the same. Is Henry or Bergkamp, considering what Haaland is to the league right now, is Haaland anywhere near either of those two?
Bro, come on, man.
To be winning doubles over them players, Pally and Bruce have got to be in for a shout, no?
Nah.
No? They won doubles playing against Bergkamp and them, man.
Bro,
No?
I'm not having Palace doing Bruce, man. Like, listen, big up to Pally and Brucey, man.
I'm gonna keep pushing on this one. I promise you. Them man need more respect.
You tried it before. You tried it before. I was doing my best to ignore it. Yeah. But let me tell you that, yeah. Pally and Brucey, yeah. Look, big up to them, man. Man United legends, but I'm not having them over Van Dijk.
He's not having it.
So averagely we'll put in Van Dijk at like 44, and I guarantee we can still. I'm gonna I'll come back until we get him out of this top 50, and I keep coming back with names. You know.
The funny thing is, yeah, I actually think there's more defenders out there that we've forgotten.
This is what I'm saying, bro. I'm gonna come back now. I've got a bit more time. Next week I'll be back with what? I need 6 more to get him out of the list. I'll be back. Don't worry.
Hey, we're gonna wrap it up anyway because this game started, man, and I'm already nervous.
Shit. Yeah.
And we look under pressure already, but yeah, it's madness. But listen, big up to everyone. 6 stream, guys. Make sure you subscribe. Go and follow Fitz and Jonas on their socials. I'll be putting that in the description straight after. And big up yourselves for coming through, guys. As always, make sure you sub to the channel. Make sure you share the channel and make sure you smash the like button on your way out as well. And guys, also my fight on Saturday. If you guys want to view the fight, it's on my members only page. So again, it's affordable. So if you guys want to go and see the fight and see some other stuff in there as well, make sure you guys become a member. And yeah, we're going to be back as always next week at the same time at 5:30. And yeah, listen. It's been a good, interesting conversation. You know, Van Dijk not making the top 50. You know, Man United under pressure right now. And yeah, listen, Liverpool in tatters and Arsenal pretenders. You know what I mean? So it's been a mad weekend of football. But yeah, we're definitely going to be back. So yeah, I'm going to watch this game. And as I said, guys, if we don't win this game, I will be back on later. So
I'll catch you for the crash out, Gav, yeah?
Bro. Wait, we're through now. Dallo. What's Dallo doing? Square the ball, you can't.
He's about to crash out.
You should have seen it, yeah? He should have squared it to Mbuemo, and he's gone for the shot.
He's crashing out. He's gonna crash out.
So yeah, you might see me back later, man, if this game doesn't go how it goes. So yeah, keep an eye on that. But you know what? Big up everyone for coming through each and every time. Big up to all the mods. Big up to all the newcomers as well. And yeah, as always, big up to Jonas, big up to Fitz, man. And let's see what happens, boys. But yeah, man, I'm gonna wrap it up anyway, and I'll catch you guys in a bit.
Yeah, man. Let's go.
Easy, yeah?
Easy, lads.